So Mikel, we asked Arsenal fans and fans all over the world to send in their questions, and as you can imagine, there was a lot of questions, so we picked out the best ones and we want to ask you them to get your best answers. So you ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
Lovely. Okay, the first question is, what is the biggest difference between Mikel Arteta today and the Mikel Arteta that took over as Arsenal manager in 2019?
I would say so many. Obviously, my kids are in a different phase, so I think that makes you a different person as well, or evolve as a person, and that has a consequence in what you have to do with your job. I would say, obviously, a lot of learnings, some of them, some things that I should have done better, some experiences that I have accumulated over the years because I've been surrounded by great people. And overall, I was happy at the time, and I'm very happy now.
I love that. And with that experience that you talk about, if there was one piece of advice you could give yourself back then, what would you say?
Do what you feel and follow your gut, follow your heart. And when that's genuine and it's always in the best interest of the football club and you can live yourself out of that, normally it's a good decision.
I love that. Okay, next question. What's the biggest difference between the Premier League when you played in it versus today?
A different game, I would say. It's nothing like it. I mean, the demands that this player has at every level, physically, tactically, technically, speed and space, that relationship is gone to a completely different level. Much easier to play when I was a player.
Do you reckon it's harder to play or be a manager?
Depends. I think they both have some wonderful things and some very challenging and unpredictable things, I would say. Being a manager, every day there is a surprise. Sometimes very beautiful ones, sometimes not so good. That they're not in the book, they're not in the coaching licenses that you've done. And you have to act on that. And again, following your instinct, having good people around you to give you advice, and then learning from mistakes, for sure.
There's also a big conversation about how football was perceived back then. People say it was more enjoyable, now it's a bit more tactical. What do you believe?
I think there is. I think because there is much more detail, there is much more technology, we have much more data, we have much better resources to explain to players what we believe is going to happen. There is a lot of more things to pay attention to. Things work on things that me as a player never worked, on a throw-in never worked, whether it's attacking or defending, against any type of opposition. And here they need to master. They need to recognize a lot of things in order to be efficient. Without that, their efficiency level is going to decrease. And we have to do that without taking their imagination, their creativity away from it, and joy, for sure.
How do you think Mikel Arteta, the player, would cope in modern football?
Well, certainly will be very attentive to learn and improve. I think it will make me a better player.
Okay, next question. What do you watch on TV other than football?
Well, I see a lot of kids movies and TV movies, that's for sure, because I have three, a 16, 13 and 10-year-old at home that they are in charge of the remote control. So when I get late, I don't have much to decide, and then we always try to see different shows with the family or together in the sofa. I think that's a great moment.
What's your favorite kids movie?
It's not that kid, Avatar is one of them.
Avatar, that's a great movie.
It's a beautiful one. We've been in the theater with the kids in different stages, with the Lion King as well, that watching it live as well is something beautiful, so there are a few.
Who makes your all-time Premier League manager Mount Rushmore?
Well, for personal attachment, for sure Senne has to be there. Pep has to be there 100%. David Moyes has to be there, because as well, what he did for Everton and what he did for me personally. And then another one, I think that's history of the Premier League and to the level of, I think, competition, European competition from the English perspective to a different level, Sir Alex.
What's the best and worst thing about being a manager during the transfer window?
The best one is that you get really excited because you believe that you can pick the players that we want. The worst one is that from the plan that you put on day one actually to what happened the 31st of August, right? It can be a heartbroken, but at the time it can be something that you didn't expect and it works really, really well. So it's an interesting part of the job.
How do you factor in social media as well? Because sometimes there's rumours and things that I'm sure you see and you're like, did we go in for that player or?
Well, a lot of things happen that I have friends, family, my kids asking me, Dad, are we signing this player? And sometimes I don't even know who it is. Sometimes it's not even on the table of any discussion. And sometimes it happens that they know a lot about the player that we are trying to sign. So Yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of information out there.
When you're at a restaurant, what's your favorite starter and dessert?
I would go, if I can, for Japanese food or seafood, if I have the choice to do it. So the starter would be different kind of sashimis, prawns.
Nice.
I love prawns.
Big fan of prawns.
And yeah, different new styles of different raw fish, things like that. And then main course is a big debate between good fish and exceptional meat. If it's exceptional meat, probably I go for exceptional meat.
What's the most important thing as a manager that you can do to help a player settle in?
Create environment. That's it. At the end, when a new player comes in, the first thing that I try to analyze is, okay, how many new factors are we adding to his life? So if he was in Lisbon, okay, how is Lisbon comparing to London? Obviously, it's a new language. It's a new schedule. Probably he's never played every 3 days, so there's new competitions there. Is he going to live very close to the city like he was here, or very far when there is not much to do? What are the people, the players and people at the club that can help him to glide into the team as quick as possible? So what is that chemistry is going to be there? Understanding his family, how often they're going to be here, because sometimes they live when they have their whole family there. They come here, they're in isolation. That's a big change in your life. So trying to give them, understand the picture first of all, and then try to give them as much support and advice to make sure that they get as quick as possible at their best.
How detailed is that plan? Because you've had a few players obviously come in during the summer and it looks like they've bedded in, like they've been playing
as much
for
as
years.
possible. The more we know, the better. The more we connect with them, the better. Obviously, the language is something fundamental. I think if you want to understand a culture, you want to connect with people, you will have to be able to communicate. They need to get to know you. You need to get to know them. And we need to understand each other somehow. I don't know, sometimes the language, sometimes it's the mimics, whatever it is. Sometimes it's just a chemistry that you look somebody in the eyes and straight away you feel comfortable with him. But make sure that that's generated with as many people as possible to make you feel home as quick as possible.
What has Mikel Arteta learned from studying other sports?
That every time I open a door, there is another universe there that never ends, and that's the beauty of a sport or picking other people's brains and experiences. Is that I love that, because it's like you are constantly evolving and you are never good enough. And be vulnerable to that, to be exposed into new things, to be exposed to people, to judge and analyze the work that you do to find areas to improve.
I know you're a big fan of tennis as well. Is there anything in comparison to being a manager? Because obviously tennis is a solo sport, but I feel like being a manager is it's very lonely at times. I've heard managers say that. Is that something that you relate to with tennis players?
Yeah, it can be, but at the same moment it can be the most fulfilling and emotional sport that you can be involved in, because suddenly you have 20, 30 people jumping on you. So you have to go through that. I think through the years I have learned to be much better with myself and be comfortable being by myself, and then yeah, when I can be surrounded by the people that I choose, that's great.
Mikel, Piero Incapié became the 65th nationality to play for the Arsenal on Tuesday. The club has always been a cosmopolitan club for players and fans. It would be so good to have a wall at Sober Reality Training Centre displaying all the countries that have been represented over the years. Would you consider putting that in place?
100%. What a beautiful idea, and if we can, let's do it, because I think it will be a great representation of what our football club stands for.
And how happy does it make you to see the amount of nationalities that support Arsenal and resonate with what the club culture is about?
I think that shows you the opportunity that we have in our jobs to impact people, really, in various ways. And we have to be very conscious of that, because that's all around the world, from different experiences. And all these people, different countries, are connecting to other people and other countries. And that's beautiful. I learned so much. It's part of the culture here. It's just to pick things from other cultures, to learn to understand people, because all those people have been raised in a different way, educated in a different way, with different values, and sometimes we are a bit tunnel vision with what we've been said is the right thing.
This next question I absolutely love. If football didn't exist, what would Mikel Arteta be doing right now?
It's very hard to imagine because I always said that the ball has allowed me to travel the world and to do what is my passion. So I would have to find a different passion. I don't know if I was that ball, maybe it was tennis, because at 14 I had to make a decision whether to be a professional tennis player or football player. And I made the easy one because you can blame another 10 players. But I don't know, will be related to that, and if not, will be related probably to something related to health, because I was very interested when I was young about that as well.
Do you think if you were to still be playing tennis, that you'd be able to reach the levels of your Nadals, Federers?
No chance. I think I have a good chance at the level I was playing, but then once you get to the Pro Tour and you have to do what you have to do, that's a different story.
Last question, how does Mikel Arteta spend an international break?
Well, in various ways. Sometimes we have decided to get away for 4 or 5 days when the kids are off school and we can all go together with my wife. Sometimes we stayed in London and I've just been the dad that sometimes I cannot be, so take them to school, get up with them in the mornings, get them dressed, pick them up from school, have a coffee or a walk with my wife, and go and enjoy London in different ways. Work as well, international period is a good moment as well for reflection on what you've done and to prepare for the next block of games and competition. So there is a variety there.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mikel, for joining me, and good luck for the rest of the season. Moises, welcome to Fan Q+A. So we asked the fans to send in their best questions for you, and I picked out the best ones for you to answer. You good to go?
Yeah, right.
Cool. So the first question, who has been your toughest opponent in the Premier League so far?
So far, I always say Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva, they were for me the two players that I suffer a lot.
Okay, and do you see the discourse around, yourself and a few of the other top midfielders in the league, like Declan Rice, Gravenberch, always being compared? Does that come through to the training ground or your teammates? Do you talk about it as much?
No, to be honest, but I know Declan Rice, he is a very such good player. The other player I like is Gravenberch. So good. And Baleba as well, both of them. They are so good, and I normally watch them when they play, so yeah, I enjoy when they play.
Love that. Next question, why is the 25 your special number?
For an Ecuadorian player who played in the Premier League, Antonio Valencia, he wore the number 25, that's why he was my inspiration. Growing up, he was in the Premier League already and he was my inspiration. That's why when they asked me about which number I would like, I said the number 25 because of him.
You were the first person to wear it at Chelsea since Zola, so that is a big number at Chelsea.
Yeah, it was like, I was like nervous because I asked him about if I can wear his number, and he said like, yeah, you can wear it, yeah.
You're doing it proud. You're doing the number proud. If you could play with one player in Chelsea's history, who would it be and why?
Can I say two?
Yeah.
N'Golo Kante.
That midfield would be incredible. Who's the second one?
Makelele. I watched some videos of him because I was very young. He was incredible. So yeah, that's why N'Golo Kante as well. They give everything for the club, so it was an inspiration for me.
I love that. Now, hypothetically speaking, if we had a midfield of Caicedo, Makelele and Kante, who's the one that's further forward? Who's getting the goals in that midfield?
I will say myself.
Yeah, we've seen a few screamers from you as well, so I think you could do the job. That midfield would be incredible. Wow, good answers. Okay, next question. Describe each player in one word. So first, Cole Palmer.
IQ.
Next player, Esteval.
Dribbling.
And lastly, Cucurella.
competitive.
Competitive, that's a good one. That's a good one. Next one, most underrated player at Chelsea.
Joao Pedro.
You think? Well, why do you think he's underrated?
People don't know how good he is. So for me, he's one of the best in the not just in the Premier League, he's in the world, because his movements, how he plays, how he scores goals, he has everything for me as a striker.
Amazing, amazing stuff. What about in training? Who impresses you the most that we may not see as much on a match day?
There are a lot, but I will say Andre Santos.
Okay, you guys have got a nice partnership that's been building recently as well.
Yeah, he's in training. Always we make jokes. Sometimes when we are doing like small size, I say I'm gonna beat you. So today I beat him. All the
making sure
time,
everyone knows.
yeah, all the time I'm on him. You know, like I don't gonna eat because I ate on the pitch. I ate you. So yeah, something like that. But he's so good in training every day. He's doing really well, even in games. So yeah, I'm so happy.
I love that. What does Moises Caicedo do on a day off?
To be honest, I don't like to go out too much.
You like staying indoors?
Yeah, I prefer to stay at home, just chill with family, with my daughter, doing exercise, watching football, talking with my family back in Ecuador. So yeah, for me, it's the best for me.
Even on day offs, you're still doing exercise. You don't want to take
Yeah,
any breathers?
now I'm trying to do that because there are a lot of games every 3 games. So I try to be ready when I come back to train.
Love that. Did Moises Caicedo play any other sports growing up?
No,
No. Football. It's always been football.
always football. There is no.
Not picked up a basketball, rugby.
No rugby. But I like basket, but I don't play basket. But when I
You like
watch,
watching?
it's so good. Yeah.
Love that. Would you rather make a game-saving last-man tackle or score a last-minute winner?
I know a striker, so I will say the first one.
The tackle.
Tackle, for
Fair
sure.
enough. Fair enough. Last question. Tell us one thing no one knows about Moises Caicedo. Do you have like a party trick? Is there a favorite film that no one would have known that is your favorite film?
Well, I will say I like Colombian series.
Okay.
So I don't watch like I don't know series from other country.
Okay.
I watch series from Colombia. It's more like my life.
Okay.
Some of them. So I watch
I love that.
I like to watch some series from Colombia.
If there's one that you recommend for me to watch, that
For you to watch?
that I'll love and that shows the type of series you like.
Well, Colombian national team.
Colombian national team, yeah?
You
So
need to-
I need to watch that and it's
Yeah.
top.
But it's not on Netflix.
Okay.
So-
Don't worry, we're not going to promote any of the services anyway, but I'll find it online.
Okay, find it.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Boys, appreciate you.
No, thank you very much.
This is Ask Raya. We teed it up on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you at home the chance to ask this man absolutely anything. David, we had thousands of questions. I've picked the best ones. You looking forward to it?
Yeah, of course.
First one, I like this. Just says, if you weren't a footballer, what would you be doing?
Probably family business, jewellery, all comes from my granddad. And then my mom and dad used to have 2 shops. My older brother, he started working when he was 15 as well as a jewellery. So, and now my 2 brothers have 2 different shops and everything. So yeah, probably family business.
Oh wow, so it's properly in all your family.
Yeah,
involved in
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Is
From
it-
part of my mom's side,
Yeah.
my 2 uncles are jewelers as well. My granddad used to be, my mom, my dad, my brothers.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Love it. Next one just says, how has playing futsal helped you as a goalkeeper? Because I read a lot that you used to play futsal outfield as well.
Yeah, with friends every now and then. At the weekend, we used to meet up with the friends and play football. So in Spain, it's very common to have futsal pitches. So yeah, I think it helped in a way of like maybe have a little bit more confidence with the ball at your feet and be a little more, in a way, risky and that control. So it does help. It does help to evolve, especially the way the football is been going the last few years.
It's interesting you say that, because I was going to ask if it's influenced your style, because you're a keeper that we see, you love the ball at your feet, you're very comfortable with the ball at your feet. There was an amazing stat that I saw, that one season for Brentford, you attempted 300 more passes than any other goalkeeper in the Championship. So is the style of football important for you as a goalkeeper?
Yeah,
as well?
I think so. Obviously, teams are different in style of play, and I think playing for Brentford and playing for Arsenal now, I think it suits me in a way.
Nice. Next one just says, who is the best striker you've ever come up against?
I would say Cristiano Ronaldo. I haven't played against Messi yet. So.
Yeah, good answer. When you come up against someone like Ronaldo, you just said very quickly he was the best player. Do you enjoy those moments?
Yeah.
Or do you feel like you have to give yourself extra preparation?
No, I think you have to treat it as a normal game. But obviously, you have the respect of his career and everything, and obviously it gives you that extra edge to be more alive and more aware of his movement and his finishing and all that.
Yeah, and of course you come up against so many great players in training. Arsenal have so much talent in this squad. Who is the toughest player as a goalkeeper to come up against in training, would you say? I
would say probably Gabriel Jesus, because he's so technical. He can do anything inside the box. He can chop, he can chip you, he can neck you. So it's so tricky to go, especially a 1v1 against him.
Yeah, does he like to do that? He likes to make you...
Yeah, he likes...
He's a flair player, right?
Yeah, he's a flair player. He's Brazilian and he has so much technique. So I would say Gabriel Jesus, yeah.
Do you often stick behind for one-on-one sessions with players like that?
It's mainly in pre-season, because obviously we play three games a week, so it's harder for me to stray in the extras, but in pre-season we do a lot of finishing and a lot of that.
Okay, next one just says, describe these teammates in one word. Okay. So first up, Saliba.
I would say funny character.
Funny character?
Yeah.
Go on, why?
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes people laugh a lot.
One of the biggest jokers, would you say, in the dressing room?
I wouldn't say jokers, it's just his personality is just funny. Like, he just comes out with things that they just make you laugh.
Yeah. Okay, next one, Gabriel.
Leader and a machine.
Machine?
Yeah.
Does he train like he plays? Is he very intense all the time?
Yeah. He loves it.
You must love having those two in front of you as a goalie.
Stop. They're very opposite way, in a way that the mentality is kind of thing, but they can penetrate so good.
Yeah, complement each other.
Yeah.
Next one, Gyökeres.
Goal scorer, and then he's a hell of a guy.
Is he?
Great.
Well, what's he like?
Yeah, he's funny. He's a good friend. Good, like open to everything. So he's top
Nice.
guy.
Next up, Declan Rice.
I would say a horse.
A horse? Yeah. Do you know what?
We call him
of
horse.
All the words, I would have never thought we said horse. Workhorse, you mean?
Yeah, workhorse. Like literally, he's incredible. His work rate, like every 3 days, the numbers that he puts, the kilometers that he runs every single game, defensively and attacking is incredible.
He's such a nice guy. He must be great for the dressing room as well.
Yeah, stop. He's a good joker as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
He takes the joker.
I will say he's a joker.
Okay, I like it. Next one, just Saka. One word.
Starboy. He's Bukayu's Arsenal, and he loves it. He lives for it, and he gives everything for the club, for the fans, for the teammates, and he's just such a lovely guy.
Yeah.
And he's always smiling. You can never see him without a smile.
Nice. Okay, next question. A bit random, this one. Just says, which one of your haircuts would you bring back? Because you've had a few, haven't you?
Yeah, I had a few during the years. A few bad ones. A few bad decisions when I was very, very young. So.
What are the bad ones?
The one that had like a line right in the middle.
That was, what you mean,
yeah, that was. I probably was 19 at the time.
Yeah.
Probably the one that I started with this summer, like short, very, very short, with like cut hair, maybe but now I'm letting it grow for a bit.
Nice. Any plans, obviously, if Arsenal win the league, you're in a very good position in the league. If you win the league, special haircut or special tattoo? I know you've got a lot of tattoos.
Tattoos for sure, something related to the trophies and everything. So haircuts, I don't know, I might just go bald, I don't know.
Sorry, can we get into the camera? If Arsenal win the Premier League, you're going bald?
No, yeah, I trim it to one. Yeah.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
is that an exclusive for us?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
I love it.
Let's do it.
In terms of the title race, obviously, it's been an amazing season so far for everyone at Arsenal. Are you having these conversations as players about how close you are to that, or is it just a case of taking every game by game?
You're taking every game, and obviously there's always conversations because that's what we play for Arsenal. We want to win, not just the Premier League, we want to win every trophy, but obviously we have to focus on game by game and day by day. But obviously you dream about those situations and you dream to be in the situation that we are in now.
What are the goals and the aims for the rest of the season? Because you are competing on so many fronts now. Again, are these conversations you're having about how much success you potentially can have this season? Yeah,
I think so. I think there's always like visualizing what you can achieve, and I think we have everything to achieve at the highest stake, and I think we have shown this for so long now that we want to win everything, so that's really, really important to be focused on the aim and the goal.
And in terms of the Carabao Cup final, obviously Arsenal, Man City, amazing game for the neutrals. It's going to be a great game to watch. How big does that seem for you, not just as a trophy, but psychologically what a win in that can do for the title race, because it is the two teams that are competing for that as well?
It can make the difference, but if it doesn't go our way, we cannot do well on it, and we will see what happens on Sunday against City. But obviously, we're looking forward to play at Wembley and get that trophy for the club and for the fans.
Okay, next one just says, what is your favourite English TV show?
Probably The Betweeners. Yeah, I think it's a funny series. So
it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times, and it helped me a lot years ago when I was not learning English, but like to understand a little bit more. So it was it's top.
I love the fact that I just visualise you learning English by watching the In-Betweeners, because there's some of the scenes in that where I imagine it's not the best use of English, right?
No, but you have to learn everything, and they always say when you learn a new language, the first thing that you learn is not the good thing.
Oh right, is that right? So what not to say?
Yeah, exactly.
And In-Betweeners is great for that.
Yeah, great.
Okay, next one just says, which current Arsenal player would make the best future manager?
Mikel Arteta.
Why?
His intelligence and the way he understands the football, his teammates, the opposition. It's like having a coach inside the team.
Really?
Yeah.
We did a feature with Bukayo Saka, and he was asked a similar question. He said you.
Yeah, I know why he said that. I like to be very, very involved in meetings and everything. So, and I like to understand every single aspect of game plans and to try and help, because obviously I see in a different perspective from the back, and I can coach not just in defending and attacking as well.
Is that something? Obviously, you've got a lot of years left as a player. But is that something you'd consider after playing?
Maybe not as a coach, maybe goalie coach. I need to start doing my goalie coaching batches, because we need to be a goalie coach. You need to have the team batches basically, and the goalie coaches batches as well. So yeah, something that I would like to do in the future.
Wow, watch this space. We will see. The next one just says, who is the best goalkeeper in the world right now? Oof.
I'm between two, but I would say Courtois.
Who's the other one out of interest? I thought you'd say those two.
Yeah.
Why Courtois for you? What makes him the best keeper in the world?
Just the things that he does for Madrid, the times that when he's called up and he's always show up. For example, the other day against City, he's so reliable under the post, and obviously Donnarumma winning the Champions League and everything, the move to City, the way he adapted himself to the Premier League, because it's not easy coming from PSG to Man City to the Premier League. That is completely different. The way he adapted himself from the first game against Man United, I think it was his first game, is incredible, so credit to him.
You're obviously having an amazing season. A lot of pundits are speaking about how well you're playing. Where do you put yourself amongst the best keepers in the world? That's not on me to put myself on there. I'm just trying to
be the best David Raya that can be for Arsenal to help them to win trophies.
Next one just says, what made you pick Arsenal?
Just obviously the coach, the philosophy that when they came for me and everything, the project that they were there and the way the clubs were rising. I just wanted to obviously to make a bigger step in my career, obviously coming from Brentford, and I think Arsenal was the best team to do it because obviously it was racing. It was such a young squad as well.
Yeah.
And I think it was the best choice I've made to come to this club because.
You said choice there as well. There were other clubs in for you. Were you close to joining other clubs prior to?
Yeah, I was very close to go to another club. Obviously, everything happened with Arsenal because it was right in between and everything. So I was very close to go to another club. But luckily that didn't happen, and Arsenal in the end just made the bid, and I came here.
You're very happy. Can you say which club that was?
Yeah, it was Bayern Munich.
Wow.
It was Bayern Munich.
Wow.
So
it all worked out well in the end,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Last
few. Next one says, does David Raya have any hidden talents?
If you call talent gaming.
Gaming, yeah.
I like to game a lot. That is just a place where I can switch off completely and from everything in for a couple hours and just focus on just enjoy my time by myself on my computer.
Yeah. And the last one just says, what is your favourite fancy dress outfit? Bit of a random one, this. I think I know why this has come because there's a very famous picture from your stag do. Can you explain this?
Obviously, we went on a stag do and my friends just made me dressed as a cabin crew for the journey to America. But obviously as well, when I came back from my knee injury at Brentford, my first training session I came out as a dinosaur.
Wow. So you dressed up as a dinosaur and an air stewardess, two very different
outfits.
Yeah,
completely
different. Do you have a favourite?
I take the dinosaur. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. David, really enjoyed that. Thank you very much. All the best for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
This is Ask Woltemade. We gave you guys at home the chance to ask this man absolutely anything on the Sky Sports social media accounts. Nick, tens of thousands of questions sent in, so I've tried to narrow it down the best I can. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. First and foremost, I think people trying to get to know you a little bit better. They want to know, what striker would you compare your playing style to?
Yeah, this could be a difficult question. There are not too many 6.6 strikers or even players in the league, and most of them are centre backs or stuff. I would say a bit of Kane, a bit of Havertz, maybe a bit of Ibrahimovic. I don't know, like it's hard to say. Like you have an idea, or anyone has an idea, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's really interesting because maybe people who haven't watched you before, because of your height, have a bit of a misconception. You're sort of a target man, batting around. But with your feet, very silky, very skillful, lots of technique, right? Yeah,
that's my playing style. So I think it's difficult to say. Like I don't want to say like I'm the only guy who plays like this. I don't want to say with that, but I think it's hard to find. I don't know, maybe the fans have an idea, I don't know.
And I think that kind of leads into the second question. Why are you called Woltemade?
I don't know, the fans did it. Like I scored a really nice goal against Wolfsburg and such a crazy name, but I don't know. I didn't give me this name on my own, so I think if the fans are doing that, that's okay for me. So. Yeah, but I saw it already in the comments all the time.
Yeah, obviously the Geordie's already involved here. The 6'6" Messi. I think you could be the Geordie Messi pretty soon by the end of the season. Let's go to the next one. This is about your arrival. What was the first thing Eddie Howe said to you?
Hey, big man. Something like that, maybe. I think I didn't know exactly what he said, but he's such a good guy, really. I felt already welcome when I was talking with him, and I think he said, "Hey, big man," because I said on the video call before, "Hey, don't be scared. I'm really tall." But yeah, he had a lot of tall guys, so. I think I don't care for him.
And you must be so excited to work with Eddie because he's done an amazing job sort of taking careers to the whole next level and the brilliant job he's done at Newcastle.
Yeah, I guess that's the point. Why I want to go also to Newcastle, because I heard that a lot and the talks with him been really good. And directly from the first moment I felt like, okay, he can bring me to the next level. And I hope, it will be, but it will be hard work for sure. But if we work together, and I think it could be a really good match.
What is the best and the worst thing about being 6'6"?
The best is that you always can see everything. Like even if there are a lot of people, like you always can see where your friends are.
At a concert.
Yeah, like you can see everything. And the worst, I can see it now here in Germany. It's not so heavy like this, but the doors are really small here. Like you always have to put your head down. In Germany, I don't have to do it so often, but in England, especially in Newcastle, I don't know if it's everywhere, but here I have to do it really often.
Okay. Next up, loads of people wanted to know this. What was Nick's initiation?
Just today, I make a speech. Yeah, in front of the team and in front of the staff, and I just said, I'm really happy to be here. But I don't know if I have to sing, but I will do a great job, I think, if I will do it.
Yeah, what would you sing? Have you got a track?
I don't know, for sure something in English that everybody can sing with me. Like I don't take something German because then no one understands and then you don't get the energy what you want, like.
Maybe you should put your suggestions in the comments below for what Nick should sing. Next up, who is the most talented player you've ever played with?
I think Flo Wirtz.
Yeah?
Like for me he's such an amazing player. I think right now, I don't know, they put just a camera in against Arsenal, I think, the match.
They did.
And like if you can see, like he's checking everywhere and he's playing like, I like his playing style, looking like smooth and he's creative. So for me, he's in national team also, he's the best player I've ever played with. Okay,
let's go to the next one. I think this is interesting. If you weren't a footballer, what would you be?
I think a stylist.
I was just going to say something to the fashion man. I don't know whether the camera angles you can get all of Nick's fashion in, but this guy is stylish, man.
Like I like it. Like I think, part next to football is my favorite stuff. I'm really into it and I like it. So I think if I would not be a football player, I would do something for sure with fashion. Okay, next one. This is tough. Who is the best striker in the world? I think Kane. I like him, how he's playing. His shots are amazing. Yeah. I take Kane. You mentioned him earlier as a player that sort of could potentially base a bit of playing style on. Yeah. Is he a sort of player you look up to and you think, wow, what an impact he had in the Premier League? His all-round game's amazing. Yeah, like also now in the Bundesliga, I guess I played like 4 times against him, and I don't know how many goals he scored against us, but a lot. And he's always like hitting the ball perfect, and if you're in the box, like I never saw a player which is so good like that. So yeah, such a good player. What will you miss most about living in Germany? I think my family. Your family, of course. I think my family. They will be here often for sure. But I'm a really familiar guy. I like to be around with my people, with my family, my friends, and for sure this would be the most what I'm missing for sure. Gonna have a big Geordie family though. Gonna be following you soon. Obviously, all the Newcastle fans, they're gonna be right behind you, aren't you? And obviously, this is a real family club. I'm sure your teammates have made you feel welcome straight away. Yeah, they did already, and also the fans when I met them in the city and stuff. Like, this is a family. So this is my football family is now here. I'm really happy about it already. But my normal family, for sure, I'm missing. Okay. Whilst you're over here, let's talk about this one because there's a lot of questions about German food, but we're going to focus on what English food are you most excited to try? The fans, I don't know, they can text me or put in the comments what I could eat, but because I don't know, like what you would say. What? I think for sure you got to try Greg's beans. You had tried baked beans yet? Yeah. What do you mean? It's okay. I don't like it so much. To be honest, I'm just honest. Maybe I have to try it here. Yeah, I mean baked beans in England hit differently. Yeah, even just beans on toast. Okay, I will try it. Maybe next time I see you, Nick, I'll bring you some beans, mate. Yeah, please. We'll keep it simple. I will try it. Whilst we're on the topic of sort of England, Geordie land, does Nick Woltemade know any Geordie slang? I heard yesterday I'm a canny guy. I think that's the right word. You've nailed that, man. You've nailed that. I heard yesterday now, to be honest, I just knew that the question will come now. And yesterday already, like one of the team managers, she told me like I'm a canny guy. So take this word. Have you heard the phrase, how are the lads? Of course. How are the lads? Yes. I just said it when I came here, when I arrived. I already bought a lot of tricots and how you say tricots, jerseys? Yeah, jerseys. Yeah, shirts, I bought a lot of and like. Everywhere it's like, how are the lads? I like this. And everywhere, like the fans, if they meet you, they say, how are the lads? I like it. I love it. Who would win in an arm wrestle between Woltemade and Dan Burn? Please. this is an honest question.
Yeah.
Please look at his arm and look at my arm. Like he will win for sure.
I know.
I would say like there's a lot of power in it, but he will beat me for sure.
Is this the first time in your career you're in a dressing room with someone taller than you?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah, first time.
Wow. How
Yeah.
does that feel to not be the tallest man in the dressing room?
Amazing. Really, it's good. Like we had a lot of tall players, like Nick Pope. He's also really tall.
Yeah.
But then Bernie, like he's tall in the machine. So, like if he's like normally, if you see people which are the same height as me, it's always weird. But now it's good because I see every day people like my height, so it's perfect.
Let's keep the comparisons going. Who has the better locks, Anthony Gordon or Nick Woltemade?
Anthony, I'm sorry, but I would just say mine. I like mine.
I like yours. Yeah, I think I have to say it's becoming a trend. Maybe we're going to see the whole squad soon, sort of blonde.
I have it already now for 2 years now. I make it shorter. I had it also like Odi a little bit longer, but no, I have it more short that I don't need a hairband anymore.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No plans to change it? We're sticking with this is the...
No, maybe it get
hair?
a bit longer, but I like it to play without a hairband. I play now for 2 years with a hairband, and my coach in Germany, he was angry at me because always every 2 seconds I was gripping my hair, but now I don't have to do it anymore. So
yeah, I mean, Anthony's like full locks now.
Yeah.
He's like down to his shoulders. I think he's looking good though.
Yeah.
So let's keep it rolling. Next question: who do you think your toughest Premier League opponent will be?
Van Dijk, I think.
Who's the toughest player you've played against so far in your career, do you think?
Upamecano, he's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, from Bayern. Jonathan Tah is also a good player. Like I just played in like national team. I played.
Yeah, Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, I played Ruben Diaz. Yeah, but to be honest, I would say Upamecano. But Ruben Diaz, of course, he was also a really good player.
Obviously, you mentioned Ruben Diaz there and Virgil van Dijk. What are you expecting from the Premier League? Because it's, you know, we talk about it being very physical, very fast, lots of tall, strong players. What are you expecting?
Yeah, I guess that's the point. Will be really intense. I guess if you compare now to Bundesliga, like there are more sprints, more intensity in the duels, and like you have to do it more often. I guess that's the point. Like you have to sprint more, you have to win more duels, you have to, always have to be on 100% because everybody's so good. And I think, that's a nice challenge, and I want to do that challenge.
Love it. Okay. Who is your favourite Premier League player of all time?
This is also a difficult one, I would say. Like I'm 2002, so it's hard like to.
That's crazy, man. 2002.
Yeah. So like for me, when I was growing up, like Ronaldo in Man United was amazing.
Yeah.
But maybe Steven Gerrard or something.
Wow. What was it?
Like
what about Steven Gerrard did you like? His commitment.
Yeah, like. To be honest, I always play like in FIFA, and he had an amazing shot, and I like his shot.
I know what you mean.
I like players which are like with full intensity and like shooting and win duels, and I think he did it amazing. And I guess it's hard to find one player. Like there's been so many good players.
Final question of the day then. What Premier League away fixture are you most excited to play in?
I'm really excited. Like it's cool if you come into a new country, a new league that you don't know the stadiums. So like when I'm talking to my guys from national team, they always say it's so nice because you see every week a new stadium. And I think I would say Anfield.
Anfield.
Yeah.
Looking forward to You Never Walk Alone.
Yeah.
Big atmosphere.
Yeah, because Jurgen Klopp was there a long time, so that's also in Germany. Like everybody has likes Liverpool there. So and I think this will be nice.
Nick, love that, man.
Thank you so much.
Speak to you soon.
This is Ask Chiesa. We teed it up on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you at home the chance to ask this man absolutely anything. Federico, he had thousands of questions, so I've picked the best ones. Are you looking forward to this?
Yes.
Okay. First one, nice first one. Just simply says, what's been your favourite moment since signing for Liverpool?
Oof. Well, I guess, winning the Premier League.
Yeah, how special was that? As someone coming over?
It was so special because it was my first championship, even though I didn't play that much last year. Winning it at Liverpool, for Liverpool, playing with amazing players, it was just amazing. Even though I didn't participate that much, but I was glad I won that trophy.
Where does that rank for you? Because obviously you've won a lot for club and country in your career. So far, where does that moment rank for you in terms of your best moments in your career?
I guess the European Championship one has to be at the top of my list because winning for your country is just amazing. I have to put that. And then yes, I won for Juventus, but let's say after that it's the Premier League.
Okay, next up, just says, who is the best player you've ever played against?
Messi.
Wow, it's a good answer. There's nothing I can say to that. Is he the greatest player of all time for you?
Yes.
Yeah, quite
Yes.
simply. Go on,
Yeah.
give us an insight then when you're coming up against
I don't know.
Lionel Messi.
I remember like it was, I think my first or my second Champions League game for Juventus, and
Wow.
I played against Barcelona at home. It was just and I played with Cristiano.
Wow.
So I have to say Messi, but just as like it was just amazing playing with Cristiano as well. I mean, they're two of the greats, and I have to say, in all honesty, Messi, he is the greatest football player to ever played.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with you with that. The next one just says, who do you think is the best winger in the world right now?
Mo, Lamine, even Rafinha,
Yeah.
to say.
So they'd be the standout ones for you.
Yeah.
Is it hard to pick one as the best?
I would say Lamine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How looking at someone that plays the game and watching it from the outside, how incredible is the levels that Lamine Yamal and the numbers he's putting up at such a young age?
The weird thing about Lamine is that, not weird, but you know what I mean, like for a player of his age to be so precise and doing the right thing at the right moment, it's just unbelievable. It's a fantastic player. Of course, you can see technically and his dribbling, his skill, whatever, is just world class, but his decision making is what like stands out the most, I guess, at his age, and that's why it makes him one of the best players in the world at the moment.
You mentioned Mo there, your teammate. Obviously, you train with him day in and day out. We've seen what he can do over the years in the Premier League, but give us an insight into just how good he is as someone that trains with him every single day.
Yeah, of course, Mo is a fantastic player. He's a world-class player. He showed that for several years now in the Premier League, which is so difficult to play in the Premier League. And of course, last year, the goals he scores, and we've seen also Saturday we played. Saturday.
A lot of games.
A lot of games. Saturday, the way he put down the ball and just hit first time top corner. So that just shows you how good of a football player he is.
Yeah, like it. Next one, slightly different this question now. It just simply says, have you got any pets?
Yeah. I've got 2 poodles.
2 poodles.
Yeah.
Now, is it true? I was doing my research, looking at your Instagram. Is it true that one of your poodles is called Marlon Brando?
No, that's no. Yes, but I had a dog. Like it was my dog. Then I gave it to my mother, but as a present.
Yeah.
Like because I was living in Turin and I was living in an apartment, and this dog is not a poodle. It's how do you say, Australian Shepherd?
Yeah.
So it's very big, and it didn't fit in the apartment because it was. So I just, my mom was in Florence. We have a gardener, we have, an open space, and so I was like, nah.
He's in Florence, and he's called. Obviously, I'm guessing you're a big Marlon Brando fan then, because of the name.
No, I'm not.
You're not. Why is it called Marlon Brando?
I don't know. I was just choosing a name, and I went like Marlon Brando. There's nothing.
You're not a Marlon Brando fan.
No, because of the no. That has nothing to do with the movies or anything that I've seen. It's just because it was just Marlon Brando, I guess.
Okay.
There's no reason behind it.
Okay. I like your honesty there.
No.
It links nicely to the next one that just says, "What is your favourite film?" So I'm guessing it's not a Marlon Brando film then.
No, I guess. He's an Academy-winning award actor, right?
Yeah.
Did he win? Yeah. So one of my favorite films I think has to be Interstellar.
Interstellar?
Yeah.
Why that?
Because I like the universe, I like science. I wasn't good at school at the time, but I liked it, so...
There we go. Okay, I like it. The next one, and we had a lot of questions about this actually, talking about your song, just says, what is it like having the best fan song at the club?
Oh, at the beginning when I was playing, it was a bit embarrassing because, they were singing for someone who wasn't playing, so it wasn't there. But I did appreciate it a lot. And then when I started playing and the goals came and whatever, like the last few months, so I was glad because it did make sense at the end. Yeah. So they're singing for like actually someone who's, but the support has been amazing, and I'm very happy and I'm really honored to play for such an amazing fan base.
Yeah, and there does seem to be, I speak to a lot of Liverpool fans before coming up here, you seem to have an amazing relationship with the Liverpool fans. They clearly love you. What is that like to have when you come to a new football club and to be embraced so quickly?
Well, that's what you hope for.
Yeah.
I mean, last year I didn't play that much, so having this support back from the fan was just a good reason to try and give more, which I do on a daily basis, but having the support from the fan on your back, like, it helps you to give more. So, and I think they like me because I do give my best every time I play. I try to give my best, and I think I show it, and that's what's going on at the moment. So I'm happy.
You're happy, I'd like to hear that. And of course, at home, do you ever find yourself singing the song in the shower, in the living room, in your head?
My wife sometimes sings
Does
it
she?
to me, yeah. Or also the players. Sometimes when I get here in the morning, they go like, "You can hear it like this." I'm like,
Do you want to sing it for us?
No, I'm a bad singer, but they do sing it sometimes just to make fun of me. But yeah, even my wife as well. Sometimes she just chants the song at home, and I'm like, "Stop it, please." Yeah, because it's a nice tune. Man.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a big question, and we do have this a lot. Is pineapple on pizza acceptable?
I don't like it, but I don't mind if someone next to me orders pineapple on pizza. I'm not going like, "Oh, what are you doing? Why are you?" I don't care. If he likes it, then I'm fine with it. I personally don't like it. I personally think it tastes awful.
Yeah, I agree. That's not for me.
No, but if someone next to me at the same table orders pineapple pizza, okay, you do you.
You do you. What's your dream pizza then, with the toppings? What's Chiesa's dream pizza?
I say in Italian, okay, margherita with prosciutto cotto, with ham.
Ham, nice. Okay, similar question, the next one actually. It just says, can you have a cappuccino after 12 o'clock?
Again, yes, I mean, it's not a problem. Usually in Italy we don't get like cappuccino after, 12, but I don't care, so if...
You really don't care about these questions?
No, I mean, if like, yeah, there's nothing wrong about taking a cappuccino or espresso or whatever. No, espresso we do take it after 12, but a cappuccino, of course, is more for breakfast, but I don't, because usually sometimes before the game, I don't get like a full cappuccino, like I get half of a cappuccino because I like milk. So yeah, I like it to take.
You like it?
So I don't care, so take it after 12.
You can. Okay.
You can
have it after 12.
Yeah, guys, do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. I like that. The next one says, who is on your Italian football Mount Rushmore? I like that.
Oh my days.
So the 4 Italian players from Mount Rushmore.
I go Maldini.
Yeah.
Baggio. Yeah, I have to say a keeper. Buffon.
Yeah.
Let's go for a midfielder. Pirlo.
What a player. Who do you think is the greatest Italian footballer of all time?
In my opinion, Maldini, but some others in Italy might say Baggio, because of his technical abilities, but I'd say Maldini for what he has won, for everything.
Yeah, incredible player. And in terms of you personally, did you have an idol that you had growing up? Who was your one player
I
you
did.
looked up to?
It was Kaká.
Kaká. Why Kaká?
Because I like to watch AC Milan.
Yeah.
When I was growing up with my father, so I was just looking at Milan, and I just fell in love with the Kaká.
Like that. Okay, the next one says, what would you be doing if you weren't a footballer?
Nice. I would have studied. I would have kept on studying at uni, because I did drop, but I didn't go. I went for sports science, then I dropped, but...
you didn't finish it?
No, I didn't finish it. So, but I would have gone for like something like physics. I know, guys, you're laughing at all, but physics, top. I like it.
Physics?
Physics, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
like a physics teacher, or?
No, just studying the universe, something like that, because I'm really interested in that.
The next one says, who's the most famous person in your phone book?
Cristiano.
Yeah. What's he like? Go on, talk to me about what he's like off the pitch.
He's built like a statue, I have to say.
Yeah.
It's very...
good body, yeah?
Yeah. Good, very good body, very good body, fantastic player, one of the greatest. It was just a dream come true to play with him. Yeah. It was a dream come true.
Yeah. Do you still speak to him a lot now?
No. I don't want to disturb him.
You don't want to disturb him?
No.
I love that answer. The next one says, what's one thing we wouldn't know about Chiesa?
Well, I do cook sometimes at home. Huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good cook?
Nah.
Oh.
But my wife she doesn't like to cook. I mean, she cooks, but she doesn't like to cook. Sorry. So sometimes I cook, right. and I'm kind of good for the things I do, like scrambled eggs.
What is your scrambled eggs? What is your best meal? If I went to your house and you invited me around, what would be your signature dish?
Don't come to my house today.
I wouldn't come around.
No.
You wouldn't cook.
No, but I don't know. I can do like an omelette with like some cheese in it, ham, something like that.
Sounds nice.
It sounds nice. It sounds good. Nothing difficult. Yeah, I mean I can cook the pasta with the pre-made sauce.
Okay, pasta with pre-made sauce.
Yeah, pre-made
So
sauce.
just put the sauce.
Not that I do it.
Okay, the next one says, can you describe your new teammates in one word? So first up, Ekitike.
Skillful.
How good has he been, by the way?
Yeah, it's
so quick.
It's adapted so quick. Yeah, so quick for the intensity of the Premier League. But his skill set is just amazing. He has a very good technique.
Next up, Isak.
I would say clinical, even though he didn't score a lot yet, but I think he will because he knows how to score goals and he's shown that in the Premier League.
And he's clinical in training, is he? Do you see it?
Yeah. Clinical, yeah.
Next up, Kirkez.
Intensity.
Why intensity?
Because it does everything at 100%.
Next up, Frimpong.
Fast.
Yeah?
He's so rapid. Yeah.
Quickest player at Liverpool, would you say?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
You said that very quickly. There's a lot of quick players, but you said if
I
everyone had a
said
race...
him and even Soboslai, like when the pitch, opens up and he has a long stride and it just. But in the first few meters, I think Frimpong is one of the fastest.
And finally, Wirtz.
Oof. I said already skillful for Hugo, so I would say technical. It's just one of the best players I've ever seen on the ball.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ever. Talk to me about Wirtz, because obviously when a new player comes for a big price tag, a lot is made of that. But as someone who sees him every day, tell me what he's like and the capability the player he can become this season for Liverpool.
No, he's as I said, he's one of the best players I've ever seen with the ball. Like the way he controls the ball, the way he touches the ball is just world class. So of course he has everything to be a success at Liverpool. There's nothing holding him back. Of course he came from another league. Hugo instead adapted quickly. He has to get some time. So that is normal. But the player is just amazing from what I've seen. And the price tag, of course, for the prices, like there's 10 years ago, maybe it would have came here for, 50, I don't know, maybe 60. With inflation now it's 100.
Different. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So, but if we go back in time, it would have cost us like a lot of money because the player is just fantastic.
Love that. Federico, lovely to meet you. All the best for the season. Enjoy
Thank you very much.
Top man.
Bye.
Noni, in front of me I've got some of the best fan questions that were sent in. There's a right mixture. So we're going to start with a nice one. Just quite simply says, who is your footballing idol growing up?
Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo.
In the Ronaldo v Messi debate, where are you?
Yeah, I think you can't choose. They're both as good as each other. They both had amazing moments, historical moments. So I'd say one or two, depends on opinion.
Yeah. How amazing is it that he's still playing at his age, 40 years of age, and how fit he is and looks now? It's remarkable, really, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a testament to him, obviously, the work that he's put in for his career, how diligent he is. So, yeah.
Nice. Next one just says, who's the toughest opponent you've ever faced? I'm intrigued to know who you're going to say for this.
Probably say Van Dijk.
Wow.
Probably, yeah.
Why Van Dijk? Obviously, we know he's a great player. What makes him stand out as the hardest player you've come up against?
Yeah, no, he's just so big,
He is a big lad, isn't he?
And fast as well, so yeah, it's difficult to get behind him. I'd probably say him for sure.
When you come up against someone like that, do you enjoy those battles, or do you think about that like the night before? You know you're going to be in for a tough game, or do you actually thrive on those opportunities when you come up against players like that?
Yeah, listen, it's competition. You want to test yourself against the best. So I think you go in with that mindset that you got so much to gain always. But yeah, no, it's football at the highest level, so it's fun definitely to test yourself versus
Love that.
this type of players.
Next one, I like this. It just says, describe these players in one word. So these are some of your teammates, one word to describe them. First one is Gabriel.
Warrior.
Why Warrior?
I think self-explanatory, if you watch him on the pitch, you can tell that he gives absolutely everything. He puts his body on the line for us, so yeah, Warrior.
Is he like that in training as he is in match days? Because obviously you see how intense he is in match days and how competitive he is. Is he the same in training?
Yeah, on the pitch he's exactly the same day to day and in games. For
Love
sure.
it. Next one, Saka. Good mate of yours.
Intelligent.
Intelligent. Why did you use that word?
He's one of the smartest football players I've seen for sure.
Really? When you say smart, you mean on the pitch or do you mean away from football as well?
On the pitch.
Why are you laughing?
On the pitch, definitely, man. He always makes the right decision. He always creates the right angles, and he sees things that people don't see.
Next one, Declan Rice.
Horse.
Horse?
Yeah.
Why did you say horse?
Because I just feel like his build, like the way he runs, doesn't stop running, how athletic he is.
Yeah.
So that's what we call him.
You call it? Yeah, I've heard that before. Horse. Does everyone call him that? How does he react to that?
It's a compliment.
Is it? Okay.
For sure.
Like a workhorse?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one, Eze.
Magician.
Why magician?
That's the first word that came to mind. He plays the game in a way different to everyone else. Very calm, very relaxed, technically brilliant, and has a magic moment in him. So
yeah, he like glides around players, and he always looks very calm. Is he like that all the time?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Next one, Dowman. Max Dowman.
The first word that came to my head was sensation.
Sensation.
Yeah.
How good a player are we talking about with Max Dowman? Because we've seen what he's doing at such a young age is quite incredible, really. What sort of level do you think he can get to? Give us an insight into how good a player we're talking about here.
Yeah, obviously it's clear that he has like freakish ability, different type of generational talent for sure. Like comes once in a blue moon. How far he goes, completely up to him.
Is he one of the best young players you've ever seen in your career? Would you say?
Yeah, he's the best.
The best. Wow, love that. The next one just says, what was the deciding factor in making you move to Arsenal?
I just believed we were going to win.
The Premier League?
Yeah, I believed we were going to win trophies.
Yeah.
So that's why I moved.
Which players helped you settle in as well? Because I know there's a strong English contingent. A lot of you play for Arsenal and England. I'm just intrigued to know who helped you settle in.
Yeah, all the England boys, for sure. Already close with them, so it was great. And then the whole club, really, everyone in and around the club. It's an easy club to settle into, it's full of good people and people that want to work hard and achieve something, so it was easy in that sense.
Nice, great to hear. The next one just says, should Declan Rice win the Premier League Player of the Season award?
Yeah, definitely, I hope so. Why not? If you look at how consistent he's been throughout the season, obviously I feel like those type of trophies depend on team success as well, not just individual success, but yeah, if we win, then I'm sure he has a real chance.
How big has he been, not just on the pitch as well? We all know what he can do on the pitch, but off the pitch as well. Because he seems like someone that everyone admires, everyone respects, and brings a lot, particularly for the young. We see a lot of the younger players talk about how good Declan Rice is off the pitch. Have you found that as well?
Yeah, definitely. I've known him for a few years now. So yeah, no, he's a top person, top player. He's got a great vibe about him off the pitch, and then on the pitch he's obviously a top player and a leader as well.
Love it. The next one just says, what would it mean to you to play for England at a World Cup?
Yeah, everything. Those are that's probably a dream that you have when you're young, play at a World Cup. So yeah, it would mean a lot to me.
How do you rate England's chances? Obviously the talent that England have, particularly in the forward areas, there's so much ability. How do you rate England's chances?
Yeah, high for sure. We've got a great team, great players, great manager.
And what's your relationship like with Thomas Tuchel? What's he been like for you?
Yeah, good. I think we have a good relationship. I feel myself when I'm there with him, so yeah.
The next one just says, who is your best friend in the England squad? I like this.
I don't know if I have a best friend in the England squad. I feel like
Sorry to hear that.
We're all very close.
You're close, yeah.
All the Arsenal boys, my old teammates as well, so we're tight. We're tight. A lot of us been playing with each other for a long time. Yeah. Since like probably 10 years now.
Yeah, because you've had success with the under-21s, haven't you? How big a moment was that?
Yeah, but even way back to like under-15s, you know, first coming to St. George's, a lot of them, Morgan, Cole, Jude. So yeah, we're close. Very
Is that
close.
why the team spirit's so good? Because you've all grown up with each other, you've seen that journey, and it seems from the outside looking in that it's not that sort of everyone stays within their club teammates. There's a very good sort of team spirit in general there.
Yeah, no, everyone's very comfortable with each other. I feel like that definitely comes with knowing each other for a long time. Also, the success at under 21 level, a lot of players are in the squad now from that team that won. So, yeah, no, it's great camaraderie whenever we're there.
Love to hear that. The next one, a few light-hearted ones now. It just says, who is the Uno champ in the England squad? Apparently you all play Uno, is that right?
Yeah.
Who's the best at Uno?
It fluctuates.
Yeah.
It depends.
I love how seriously you're taking this.
I'm up there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, for sure, I'm up. Marcus Rashford.
Rashi's up there?
Yeah.
Anyone?
B as well.
Bukayo?
Yeah.
How often do you play?
Every day.
You play every day?
Yeah.
With England? Wow.
Yeah, every
And
single
does
day.
everyone play, the whole squad?
No, normally it's about 6 of us.
Yeah, go on, give me the players that play.
Last time it was me, Ezri, Jed, B, Rashi. Ebbs plays sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends on how he's feeling.
So you'll take you and Rashi, best two. Who's the
I'd
worst?
say so.
Who's the worst?
The worst?
Yeah.
Jed Spence
Is he?
and Fikayo Tomori are the worst.
Jed Spence and Fikayo Tomori, why are they so bad at Uno?
I don't know, you'd have to ask them.
I love how quickly you answered that. They're clearly not great at Uno.
No.
I love it. The next one just says, will we see a Noni Madueke rap if Arsenal win the league? Great question.
I don't know, man. You have to see, depends.
And you know where this has come from, don't you? Because we have seen footage of you rapping when you've won trophies in the past. You've got a bit in your locker, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's fun, you know. Depends, we'll see.
Is that something you enjoy? Is it something potentially after football? You've got obviously a lot of years left, but when football comes, would you like to get into rapping music? Can you see that happening? So a lot of people would like to see that.
Yeah, for fun. Like if I have to rap professionally after my career, then I think something's gone wrong.
Fair play. I did this feature with David Raya, incidentally. He said that he would shave his head and he might get a tattoo if Arsenal won the league. Have you got any plans to do anything like that?
No.
You're not going to shave your head or get a tattoo? No.
Definitely not shaving my head. Tattoo, who knows, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
Maybe. Why not?
I'll stick to the rapping. We might see a rap.
You might.
You might.
Maybe.
Okay, watch this space. Next one, similar theme with music actually, just says, who is your most listened to artist on Spotify?
Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All time most listened to, would he be?
It will be Drake, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why Drake?
Because he's the best, I think, in my opinion.
Best of all time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
Of my like what I've seen,
Yeah,
you know, growing up.
Have you seen him live?
Yeah, I have. Wireless.
Wow. How was that?
Yeah, it was amazing. I've seen him twice though, at
Yeah.
Wireless. Once when I was very young and then once just this last summer.
Nice. Any other artists? You got like a guilty pleasure music artist that you listen to before games?
I don't know, not guilty pleasure, but 21 Savage as well.
The next one just says, what's your go-to cheat meal?
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
Can you get?
They just opened it in Kingston.
Yeah. What do you have? What's your order?
I just have a chicken sandwich,
Nice.
fries.
So not too unhealthy. Can you get away with that after a game? You can eat pretty much what you want.
Yeah, you can get away with that.
And pre-match meal, is it the normal stuff? Pasta,
Yeah.
chicken?
Pasta, rice,
Yeah.
pancakes.
Pancakes, yeah?
Yeah. High source of carbs.
Yeah,
Pancakes.
and you had that for a morning game, would you?
Yeah,
early
pre-match.
afternoon. Nice.
Definitely.
I'm intrigued to know this one. It just says, who is the best winger in the world right now?
Probably Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, it's frightening the level he's at, isn't it, for his young age?
Yeah, I'd say.
Do you
Lamine.
enjoy watching players like that? When you're watching other players like that, do you take a lot for your own game? Do you try and model yourself on other players like that?
No, but you enjoy watching them
Yeah.
for sure. Lamine, Dembele, Elise, probably the best wingers in the world right now.
Yeah.
Vinicius Junior, always for me as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, whenever you watch them, you enjoy it.
Love that. Noni,
Cheers.
appreciate your time, mate. All the best for the rest of the season. Enjoyed that.
Appreciate it.
Top man.
This is Ask Senne. We gave you guys at home the chance to ask this man here absolutely anything on the Sky Sports social media account. Senne, we've had a lot of questions sent in for you. I've tried to whittle them down to ones that are safe. Don't worry. Let's go straight in. The first one's very simple. How does it feel being Manchester United's first choice goalkeeper?
It's still a little bit crazy to think about. To be honest, I'm not a guy that looks back too much or that's like starts dreaming and stuff. I just want to be like in the moment more, so I don't really think about it too much. But yeah, when I think about it, it's really nice to be that such a big club you can be the first choice goalkeeper. it's always a dream come true. Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something Gary Neville said. He thought it's the hardest position to play in the Premier League. Manchester United in goal. Do you think it's the hardest position? How do you feel about that sort of thing?
It's the only position I got, so I don't really. I can understand what he means about being Manchester United in particular, because there's a lot of, just one of, if not the biggest club in the world. So naturally, there's a lot of commotion about it, and if you don't do it well, then people are starting to come at you a little bit. So, but I think if you are doing well, like I'm doing right now, so then there's a lot of praise as well that comes with it. So it's both sides of it a little bit, but you have to be also, don't go too high or too low. As a goalkeeper, especially a young one, you're gonna make mistakes, so it's just part of the job.
What are the meanings behind the numbers on your gloves? Now, this is an interesting one because you have a couple of different numbers on your gloves, don't you? I don't know whether you've been asked this before. What's the story there?
No one's asked me yet. So it's 8 and 24.
Yeah.
So quick backstory. When I was growing up and I was a young goalkeeper, I had quite difficult with my personality is really calm, steady, like mellow, not really more introverted, but sometimes as a goalkeeper, you need to be really vocal and being a leader of the team, so you cannot always be like distant and silent. So some guy gave me a book, The Alter Ego, it was called. So like the thing is, when you step onto the pitch, you kind of like turn into another guy, like a switch, a mental switch. And I'm a big basketball guy, and one of my idols is Kobe Bryant and his Mamba mentality. So the 8-24 are his numbers on his back. So when I step onto the pitch, it's like a quick reminder that I need to like switch on a little bit. So like during the game, I sometimes look at it, and it's like I started doing it, and everything went really well. So it's just been like some part of ritual that I keep doing now.
Keep it going, man. It's definitely working.
Yeah.
Next question. What feels better, saving a penalty or scoring a goal? Now, for the people at home who don't know, Senne has scored a goal, haven't you? Big goal as well. Going for youth league against Real Madrid.
I think, being a goalkeeper is scoring a goal, I think. It's so rare that it happens.
Yeah.
Rarely happens, so against Tottenham I was having flashbacks.
I was going to say the same thing, you were up in the area.
I was going straight away to the first post to do the same thing, but I think I helped to more of a diversion, or how do you call it?
Yeah, I think so as well.
So Mata could head it in.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen Senne's celebration as well after the goal, it's carnage.
I didn't study a celebration yet. I was like, I couldn't believe it, so I was just running straight away to the bench. It was really good feeling.
Okay, scoring a goal. The next one, who is your best mate in the Manchester United dressing room?
I think, like, naturally, the other goalkeepers, like in particularly like Tom Heaton or as well like the fourth goalkeeper Dermot, but also like the Dutch guys, because it's easier like with the language as well.
Who was the first person who reached out to you? Was it Bruno when you first came to England?
Funny story actually. So I made the transfer, but it was during the international break, so nobody was here, so I didn't really meet anyone for the first week. But a teammate of mine in Antwerp played together with Bruno, and Bruno sent him directly a message about me, about how I was, what kind of guy I was, and he told that guy that he was gonna take care of me and stuff. So one of the first days he told me as well about that. So it's also really nice, that the captain makes you feel at home directly straight away. Such a big name as well, so it was really nice from him as well. Yeah.
What an absolute legend. Next question. What is your earliest memory of Manchester United?
Growing up, my brother was a big Man United fan, so probably my earliest memory was probably him being a supporter of Manchester United, and naturally I was always following him a little bit with his choices. So I was also a Man United fan because he was like my big brother.
We found a little pic. Is this you, Senne? We can confirm this is Senne. This is.
So that's probably
early doors. Man. This is early doors. This is like Ruud van Nistelrooy vibes.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been like known about Manchester United since that young then.
Yeah. Like I said, growing up, especially because of my brother, and then we also had like jerseys, like you said. So it's also nice to see it back. Yeah.
Have you met Sir Alex?
I haven't, no.
Wow, did you see the clip though the other day of him saying you've been outstanding?
I didn't see the clip, but I saw he was really positive about me. So yeah, that was, to be honest, the first time I saw it, I was like, it's fake, it can be, it can be right. Such a big name, and especially in this club, it's also surreal that he gives positive compliments to me.
What would Senne be doing if he wasn't a footballer?
I can't imagine myself not playing any sport, so probably some other sport.
I've seen you on the golf course, man.
Yeah, golf, but I'm not that good at it yet. I think the difference is too big with the professional guys. The thing is, because from a young age, like I always did football, so I didn't really do anything else. But I also love like NFL and NBA, so maybe like basketball or something, because I'm also quite big. So. Can
you dunk?
I think I can, yeah.
We've seen the videos of like Ben kicking balls.
I don't think I can jump that high, but I'll give him a run, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What Man United legend would you have loved to have played alongside?
Yeah, I think the easy answer is Ronaldo, probably. But also I have to say, I loved Roy Keane as well.
Yeah.
I was maybe a little bit too young to see the prime days of him, but just like people talking about him back in the day, being especially the kind of leader he was, I think you want it in every in every team. So it's also someone I'd love to play with. Yeah.
The next question: what's one unexpected thing that changed in your life after signing for Man United?
The more logical things is getting more recognized.
Yeah.
I think even in England in particular, but also in Belgium and outside of the world, like we were now with the national team in Kazakhstan, and you could see also flags of Manchester United there as well, and people shouting your name. So then you can really see how big the club is and all around the world.
Who is your footballing idol?
Courtois is an easy choice for me because he's been like one of the best, or if not the best goalkeeper in the world the past couple of years, and he's also from Belgium, so it's an easy one to pick. But also I think Neuer, because of the playing style, more all around, more with the feet as well. I think he doesn't really have a negative point or a working.
I mean, Thibaut himself is one of the best goalkeepers of all time, like you said. Did you speak to him before he came to Manchester United? Because obviously he's playing at a big club. Did he ever?
No, I didn't do it before, no. But of course, after in the national team, we talked about like England in particular, like the Premier League and how his time here was, and maybe some tips as well that he could give me. But before I didn't really know him yet. But then after I made the move, I was more with the first team, with the national team. So then, but to be honest, he's been really nice, helping me as well and giving me a good feeling about everything. So yeah.
Love it. Did Senne Lammens ever play another position?
I started as an outfield player. I was always kind of big for my age, and so I had like a really good shot, like from far away, far out, really hard shot. So I think I was a striker growing up.
Really?
Yeah. So that's also, I think, now a positive thing, because I used to be an outfield player, but I'm still good with the feet growing up.
What made you choose going in goal then? Why did you make the shift from striker to in goal?
Me and my brother always used to play in the backyard, play football, and I always had to be in the goal. He always wanted to shoot. But I was quite good at it, to be honest. It came quite natural for me, so I asked my dad if I could try it and start it, and he said, yeah, why not? So, and also, I have to admit, I wasn't the biggest fan of running and doing like the technical drills. I just wanted to shoot on goal and make goals, and so that's why I started.
Absolutely, meant to be. Next one. What's one piece of Belgian cuisine everyone should try and that you'll miss?
It's one of two. Maybe like chocolate is a big thing in Belgium, and I'm more of a chocolate guy. So, and also like the Belgian fries are like really special. If you ask every Belgian guy, he says it that you have to really go to a local fry shop and taste it. It's like
I was googling Belgian national dishes before this. Moulin frites. Is that bad pronunciation? Have you got any yet since you've been in Manchester?
No, I haven't. No, not here. I only want to do it.
What do you mean? We'll make good mussels and fries. I guarantee you that.
It's more fish and chips with you.
Have you tried the fish and chips?
I have, yeah. It's a different kind of like the fries are more thick. In Belgium, they're like really thin.
Yours
and
is like the
crispy,
proper.
yeah.
Ours are more like chunky chips.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing wrong with chunky chips and fish and chips. Trust me. No. Don't shoot head. Well, this is serious cuisine. Senne, so you love that, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is Ask Hurzeler. We teed it up on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you at home the chance to ask this man absolutely anything. Fabian, we had lots of questions. I've picked the best ones. Are you looking forward to this?
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward. I think it's a good chance to ask different questions.
We've definitely got some different questions here. I can confirm that. The first one just says, after your feature in British GQ, could we see you do more modelling in the future? I think you knew what was coming there. You started
That's
laughing.
a good question.
You like that one?
So, because in previous times, former times, I wanted to be a model.
Did you?
So, yeah, no one knows.
I could see you being a model. So was that your dream as a kid?
I don't know if I'm really looking like a model, but it was my dream. So when I was 15, 16, yeah, I made some unprofessional shootings. I sent them in former times to agents, to agencies, to model agencies, but I never get a request. So it stopped quite quickly because of not getting any requests, because of not getting any response. So to give you an answer on that question, if someone asks me, I might do it, but I don't think that I'm the perfect model.
I think you're being harsh on yourself. So I've got a photo there. There's Fabian Hurzeler modelling. It looks like you've got a bit in your locker there. Thoughts on that?
I tried it hard, but I think I need to get some lessons before I can step a little bit further in my model career.
The next one just says, tell us one thing we might not know about Fabian Hurzeler.
Not a lot of people know. I was quite a good skier, I would say.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, my father was a ski teacher, so we grew up in the mountains.
Wow.
We spent a lot of time in the mountains, so that's my place where I can really relax. But in general, I'm interested in every kind of sport. So I just went to the Formula 1. I saw a race there. It was so impressive for me. I was in French Open, see a little bit tennis. Now today we had the Wimbledon, the doubles winner with Julian inside in this building, and I went to boxing. I think here in Brighton I experienced my first live boxing. I quite get really fast excited when I'm at a live event, and therefore really try to get experience into different kind of sports and enjoy it and talk to different athletes.
It brings me nice on to the next one, actually, talking about sports, because the next question we had just says, if the club hosted a paddle tournament between players and staff, where would you finish? Tell us about the paddle sort of hysteria that's, because I love my paddle, but there's a big paddle loving at Brighton at the minute, isn't there?
If we have a great CEO, Paul Barber, so he implemented, I think, paddle. He's really into paddle. So we had our first paddle match, I think it was 1 year ago.
Yeah.
And his improvement, so we just played, I think 3-4 days ago, we just played with each other, and his improvement is massive. We just built a paddle court here, and you see also the process here. At the beginning, everyone is a little bit shy and doesn't want to play, and now the court is like fully booked, and Paul decided to build, I think, two extra more paddle courts. So I think we all have a good talent in it. You all see, for example, I have a new goalkeeper coach in it, and you see his reflections or how he reflects is unbelievable. So you see different talents. We had former tennis players, and you see their swing. Yeah, it would be nice to have a tournament, but we weren't able to manage it yet or to organise one yet.
Watch this space. Okay. Next one says, how would Hurzeler the player react to Hurzeler the manager? Good question.
That's a really good question. I try to be really a coach and try to implement things that really I enjoyed as a player, where I felt the joy, where I felt the love I have for football. And I think if the player feels he can step on the pitch and he can really do the things he loves, he can really express himself with his passion on the pitch, then I'm thinking that he really buys into it. Then he listens and then he learns. So if a player just has to do things he doesn't like, then I think his mood is changing and his openness to learn different things is not that big.
Okay, the next one just says, which is your favourite? Fish and chips from Brighton, currywurst from Munich, or barbecue from Texas? Because you've lived and frequented all three.
Currently, because I'm living here, I have to say the fish and chips. But overall, I think, and that's also a little bit my personality, I would say, is like, I'm very open to taste everything. I'm very open for new things. So I tested fish and chips. There was also like I hope I spell it right. It's like toad in a hole. Yeah. You know it? Like toad in a hole?
Yeah,
like
toad in the hole.
Fabian
Hurzeler, you're a big fan of toad in the hole?
I'm not a big fan. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, but I just want to give an example of which things I try.
Okay. What I love about that question is I didn't think we'd be talking about toad in the hole in our interview, but I really like the fact you mentioned it.
And I would never think that I would try it. So
there we go. The next one says, what is your favourite tattoo?
I think my favourite tattoo is regarding my family. So I'm a family person. I have a big family, and I love family. I love my family. I love my cousins and everyone who's involved into my family. So I think I have a tattoo that represents all of them.
Yeah, a lot of players and managers we see, many players certainly get
more
trophies or things of the club if they win. Do you have any plans?
I was asking my previous club with St. Pauli if I would do a tattoo if we would get promoted and win the title. So actually we won it, but I didn't make a tattoo so far.
Wow.
So it might come, but at the moment my body says relax and stop with making any more tattoos. So I don't know how it will be when we would win a title here.
So if Brighton, you win a trophy with Brighton, maybe there might be a tattoo.
Maybe.
Maybe. I like that. I'll take maybe. I'll take maybe. Next one says, if it was up to you, what music would you put on in the dressing room before games?
I'm a big fan from Coldplay.
Yeah.
And their music. So I think that would be a kind of music I really like to listen. But then it's more about the song. So for me, it's not about the artist or about the kind of music. For me, it's really, I have to feel the song. And if I feel the song can be Spanish, the song can be German, the song can be English, the song can be French. If I listen to music, for example, during the work or when I come home, then a lot of times it's actually Coldplay, yeah.
Okay, like it. We also had, what was the last TV series you watched?
That's a really good question because it's so long.
Really?
So long ago. A lot of people might laugh now, but it's Prison Break.
Oh, Prison Break, yeah.
Years ago.
That was a long time ago. You don't get a lot of downtime then to watch series?
No, and I'm also not the biggest fan of watching TV. So, like I said, I'm more trying to do some things with others, trying to do some sports, trying to talk to others. So that's more how I try to spend the free time.
Okay, and the last one just says, what's your favourite American sport?
It's also a really good question because actually I was in the United States. I visited American football.
Yeah.
And the things the players have to remember, it was just incredible. So they had to remember like thousands of patterns. And they had like so many meetings, group meetings, individual meetings, and how they kept going, how they kept the focus, how they worked together, how positive the culture was on the pitch. That was quite impressive, and I followed it before, but after this visit I had, I was even more impressed, and I think that's one of my favorite.
We had a few questions about that actually, because I think we know that you travel back to America a lot, you watch a lot of American sports. Are there a lot of translatable skills? Could you imagine an English manager or a manager from the Premier League going over and coaching in America, or the skills completely different?
It's really interesting that you asked me this question, because I thought about that.
Yeah.
If that's possible to have like this transfer from football to American football or from American football to football. And I saw some similarities, but then I was in some meetings from the coaches and then I was like, oh, I didn't understand anything.
Really?
So I think you really have to get into the sport and it takes time.
Yeah.
So I think there's a possibility to do it, but you need a lot of effort, you need a lot of knowledge. So I was at Houston Texans and how in detail the guys work there. So like I said, there's some similarities, some things you can really transfer from the one culture to the other culture, from the one sport to the other sport. But if you really want to get really on the highest level, I think you need to spend some time and get some experience regarding knowledge.
Fabian, really enjoyed that. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing more modelling from you in the future.
Yeah, if I get some requests, then we can do it.
William, we asked the fans at home to send in questions for you. We've had thousands sent in, man. I've tried my best to narrow them down. There's nothing too rogue in there.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Let's start. Nice simple one to kick us off. Who was your footballing idol when you were growing up?
Messi and Samuel Eto'o.
So not centre-backs?
No. When you're young, you don't watch the centre-back. You only watch the striker, the wingers.
Which means a bit underrated, Samuel Eto'o.
Yeah, but
I do as well.
For me, it's the biggest African player all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, for me. And not only for me. But Drogba is a legend, but for me, Eto'o is better.
I think this links quite well into our next question. Did William Saliba ever play a different position?
Yeah, of course, when I was young, I was a striker or a midfield. I started to be centre back when I was 14.
How were you up front? You a good striker?
Yeah, I was good.
What kind of striker were you?
Zlatan.
Really?
I was scoring a lot of goals. Huh? I did some trial when I was young. Well, as a striker, I swear, like 2 or 3 clubs, 4 clubs like this. Well, they didn't pick me, but at the end, it shows that I was good.
How many goals were you scoring back then? Because I know
when I was young,
yeah,
a lot.
Really?
A lot. I was a killer. You can ask. You can go in my city. You ask. They will tell you.
And you said you played a little in midfield as well.
Yeah, in midfield.
Physical, technical.
Yeah, clean.
Next up, what one French food do you miss most living in England?
To be honest, yeah, the food is good here, but French food is different level.
Put me on. What are we talking? What is your like go-to French dish that like you think everybody has to try?
I think it's quite the same, but like the quality there is different, you know.
No, I swear, no. What do you mean the quality is different?
No, the quality is different. Even the bread, like only the bread in France, you eat bread, you can cry because it's too good. But here the bread is not as good as in France. Everything is much better than here, like in terms of food.
Yeah, I've heard a few things. People dipping bread in hot chocolate.
Yes.
That's wrong.
No, that's not wrong. You have to taste it. Like, one day you will see. Here I see people eating pancakes with eggs.
What's wrong with that?
Nah, it's not good. They put honey on the pancakes and they eat with the eggs. I've never seen this in my life.
You must enjoy English food though. Baked beans?
No.
Baked beans?
No.
What do you mean?
Me, I come in the morning, scrambled eggs, avocado, toast. That's it. I don't eat like a proper English food.
Proper French guy, this guy. Next up, who is the toughest striker you've ever played against?
Mbappe.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about him that makes him so difficult to play?
Well, he can do everything. He can dribble you, he can push the ball. Well, he has everything.
What's your favourite thing about Gabriel off the pitch?
He's a kid. Like he loves to joke and to have a laugh. So yeah, he's a kid. It's nice to be friends with him out of the pitch.
Yeah, I just spoke to him then, and he said you're the funniest guy in the Arsenal training ground, man. He said you're the funniest guy in the changing room. Who is the greatest centre-back of all time? Not just Premier League, I'll give you the whole of it.
Ramos or Maldini. Well, to be fair, I didn't watch Maldini, but Ramos, I watch him.
I think Sergio Ramos, again, like a little bit we were speaking about Atu, doesn't get enough credit maybe in England for how good he is as an all-round footballer, no?
He's up there. He's the one or second. He's the leader. He won a lot of trophies.
A lot of Champions Leagues.
And because, of course, they had a great team, but in a good moment, he scored a goal.
Yeah.
And he was leading his backline on his team as well. And he won the World Cup, he won the Euros as well. So yeah, for me, he's the one.
What is your favourite thing to do on a day off in London?
Normally, I don't go in London if I have something to do. Like if I have nothing to do, I stay at home, PlayStation.
Yeah. What about the PlayStation? What game are you playing at the moment?
FIFA.
Yeah, you good?
Ask my teammates.
They're not convinced, I don't think.
Ask my teammates. If they are honest, they will tell you.
I'm not sure. They were saying
Ask them. I beat everyone.
Yeah?
They call me king.
I know, you can tell.
No, I swear. You want to play against me? 1 against 1?
Yeah?
That's it.
What about clubs? No?
Pro clubs,
Hey,
I'm
it's
good.
the best.
Yeah, I have a good team.
He is the best.
Yeah,
Who's in your team? Anybody here? Or
No, French players.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, from my city.
Are you
we
good?
Are really,
Division 1?
Of course, elite.
Nah.
Elite division. Not
Yeah,
one.
and where are you playing up front?
10.
In the 10?
Yeah. I prefer to give.
Do you know, I guarantee though, his player is not 6'3", he's
No,
5'6". Yeah, this guy, man.
Yeah, of course.
I've played against your type of team before, man. It's no fun, next up, what is your first memory of Arsenal?
My first shirt. I went to Decathlon with my mom and she bought me the Henry shirt. Yeah, that was my first memory.
There's a famous photo of you online, I think, when you were very young. This one here.
Yeah.
It's an incredible photo.
I wore this shirt a lot.
Yeah? Who did you have on the back, Thierry?
Yeah, Thierry.
In your sort of area, were you the only person that was Arsenal growing up, wearing Arsenal shirts and stuff?
In Paris, yeah, you have some fans of Arsenal, but in my city where I'm from, not a lot.
Because it has great French connection, this
Yeah,
club.
yeah, I know. They prefer Madrid, Barcelona, don't know. But me, I was a proper one.
The club's going to like that. The club's going to like that one. Next up, what was William Saliba's nickname growing up?
Willow.
They call you Willow, that's all they call you. Has anybody else in the team got a good nickname that you think you've come up with maybe?
Big Gabby.
I think everybody calls him Big Gabby now, don't they?
Because we have 3 Gabby and...
What are the Gabbys called? Big Gabby, Little Gabby?
No, just say like, if you want to call Martini, you say Martini. If you want to call Jesus, you call him R9.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he likes when we call him
I bet he likes.
And Gabi Magalhaes, Big Gabi.
Big Gabby. Next up, I want you to describe your new signings in one word. Mosquera.
Beast.
Beast. He's crazy, man. What's he like to play with in training? He must be brilliant.
No, it's good.
Yeah?
Good at everything, yeah.
Eze.
Technique.
Again, in training, you're seeing a lot of him there.
I play a lot against him, and now it's good to have him.
And what a great guy to have around the training ground as well.
Yeah, no,
by the
he's
way.
good. He's a good guy. Yeah, you can see even before he came, you can see that he's a good guy.
Noni Madueke.
Electric.
Yeah. I like the bit of flair there, man. Electric.
He takes the ball, he goes inside, outside.
Martin Zubimendi.
Clean. With the ball, with his pass, it's so good. You can see he's from Spain.
Victor Gyökeres.
Killer.
What do you think he's going to add to your team then?
Goals.
Hincapi.
I trained one time with him, but Grinta.
Norgard.
Class.
Do you think he's going to big leadership off the field?
Yeah,
you know, we've spoken to him before, and he's big personality.
Every time we play against Brentford, it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one, Kepa.
Wall.
Yeah, he's tough to beat, man.
Yeah,
although maybe young William Saliba, maybe young Willow would have scored goals when he was playing as a striker.
No, I scored some goals in training to him, but still hard.
Still hard. Final question then. What's the best bit of advice that Mikel Arteta has given you?
To be more aggressive even in the training, because sometimes I'm too nonchalant. I come in the training, I'm okay. So even in training you have to dominate everything, to be alive, always alive. So if you want to be the best, you have to be even at your best in training.
Well,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Ruben, so good to see you again. 8 months ago, I asked you some of the fans' best questions. You might well remember it. Today, we've given them the opportunity to do it all over again. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first and foremost, what did Ruben Amorim do in his own downtime this summer? Because you're looking good, man.
Yeah,
that's looking good.
The time with my kids is the best time. I returned to Portugal. Was really nice to return to my country. And I'm feeling fresh to start the new season.
And you brought the sun with you. It's like 30 degrees.
If you put the results and the performance with that, is a perfect place to be.
Absolutely. Okay, the next one. What is the one key thing you wanted to focus on this pre-season?
It's hard to say one thing. I'm always talking about the bonding between players. You as a manager, you know what to do in the physical aspect, tactical aspect, but I try to arrange a lot of things for them to enjoy the company of each other.
Yeah, I've got another question here about the team bonding trips. They've been good? The bonding trips, the meals out, they've been good?
No, really good. They went to see Drake here in Manchester. And you see everybody. I was really happy.
Yeah?
I was so happy to see them. If they go all together, I can give more day offs, but they need to go together.
Were you at Drake?
No.
You didn't go?
I don't go with the players. They don't want to see the manager. I know that I'm a young guy and a cool guy, but they don't want to see the manager in the day off.
Some of the people as well at home, let's just bring it back to the football, might not have seen a lot of Man United in pre-season. What can people expect this season coming into it? Do you think it's going to be a very different style?
No, I think we cannot expect that change will change drastically in 4 weeks of pre-season and the first game. But I expect to be a more fun team to watch than last season.
As a manager, how have you found the transfer window?
I think it was really good. First of all, we get players with a lot of talent that they want to play here. even without Champions League. That was a key point, so I'm really pleased with our players.
Is that a big thing for you? Obviously wanting to play for Manchester United, the desire to play for Manchester United. It's felt like all three of the signings so far, four including Diego, have really been desperate to play for the club.
Especially in our moment, that is a key point, because when we reach, this club reach a level that is fighting for the really big things, is going to be, everybody wants to play for Manchester United, but in this moment, I think it's more important than in that moment.
Do you like being a manager in transfer window though? Is it a lot of like, you want to focus on other things, or is that like?
It is a stressful moment.
Yeah.
Because you have an idea, then you have one information in one day, then in the next day is not that information, it's another one, so it's like a roller coaster. We did everything with a lot of time. We try to be really organized in the beginning of the summer. So when you know what you are doing and everything is in place, you can relax a little bit.
The next question is also about transfers. It feels like everybody wants to know about transfers. What's impressed you the most about the new signings since they've got here?
The good thing is that I was not a big surprise in any aspect.
Yeah.
That was a good thing.
Okay.
Because we knew everything about the players.
Yeah.
How they work, if they have extra work after trainings, all these small things. And you can see Mateus is already here for 10 years. It's a different kind of guy. Brian is a little bit more shy. And Benji is 1 week, but he feels at home. So was not any big surprise.
Obviously, there were millions of questions about Benjamin Sesko since he arrived. Let's get one in. What have you made of him so far? What was sort of the selling point for you that you thought, wow, this is the guy for me?
First of all, the characteristics. Everything starts with the characteristics. Then the character. You need to say to that guy to stop. He had training on Sunday. Monday, I was here, he was here.
Okay.
So these kind of things that you can feel that, yeah, this guy wants this really bad, and we need to give time. I think Brian and Cunha, they have more responsibility in this moment than Sesko. Sesko needs time to adapt to England, to adapt to the league. So let's give a little bit more time and let's push everything on Brian and Cunha.
Okay, next up, we've got a bit outside of the world of football here. Other than football, what is Ruben Amorim's favourite sport?
Now I'm watching American football.
Are you?
Yeah, because it's completely different. In Portugal, I just watched football, but I watch Premier League. But now Premier League is my job, so I need a different thing to relax.
I've heard a few rumours you were a very good hockey player when you were younger.
Yeah, I was a
roller hockey.
I was a goalkeeper, but I'm not doing that anymore. And it's not a massive sport in the world.
I've seen some photos of you. The pads are like
yeah. I was like
waist.
just to put all the equipment was really hard for me as a kid.
Next question: how important are Manchester United's young talents going to be this season?
Yeah, it's always really important. But when you talk about young talents, Aiden, 18, Kobe Mainu, 19, Lenny, 19. So we have a lot of players that are really young. Diego, 18. So that for me are the youngest guy. Of course, they have a lot of experience, and you expect a lot from players like Kobe Mainu. Yeah. But they are the youngsters in this club.
And some of those youngsters you mentioned there, I mean, Lenny, his progression seems fantastic in pre-season. He's been sensational. I know there's a lot of love from Manchester United fans towards him. I mean, how good can Lenny Yoro become?
I think he can be one of the best centre-backs in the world. He improved a lot, even the physicality. He struggled a little bit in the physicality, but you can see in the small things he's more, he's stronger. Even in set pieces, he's getting the ball quite a lot, so he's going to play better this season.
Next question. How often do you speak to Sir Alex?
A lot of times he calls me, especially after some press conference. He calls me to calm down, and he explained a lot of times that sometimes we watch the time of Sir Alex at just the glory days. And he's always explained me the first years in Manchester. Yeah. Always, he's saying that it was the same thing. That will take time. That I cannot say this. I cannot say that. I need to pay a dinner. But then I went to Portugal. Is now going to travel.
Are you going to take him to a nice restaurant? You must have one.
Yeah, I am trying to. I want to show Portuguese food. I want to bring him to my house, not to a restaurant. I want a different thing. So I need to have my family here to arrange.
I remember last time we spoke, Ruben. You said you're a good cook. So
yeah, but it's not the level of Sir Alex. And we need to push really high to that.
Get a nice bottle of wine and it'll be absolutely fine. Looking back, what's one piece of advice you would give yourself on day one at Manchester United?
Prepare yourself. I don't know, but it's just maybe calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe calm down, and that was with the experience that I have now, maybe would be the best advice.
Obviously, this was your first pre-season tour as well, wasn't it, with Manchester United? Did you get a real sense of, obviously, international fan base over there? American fan base is huge for United.
I think I felt that more in the tour in the end of the season. Because after that season, when we went to Malaysia to see how many people were expecting us after that season, it was incredible.
We got another random one next. What do you listen to in the car on the way to training?
It depends of the. I can listen to some music, even English podcasts.
Are you on the English podcast now?
The Diary of CEO.
Diary of CEO.
Yeah, sometimes there are some.
It's a great plug for Stephen.
It's a great guests there, so you can learn a lot of things by listening to this stuff.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing to face such a big rival on your first game back of the season?
Before the game is different to speak after the game, but I think it's the perfect start for our season. Everyone is expecting for Arsenal to win the game. That is normal. I think they are in the different. You can see they are in the different stage as a team. Last season, we did a lot of mistakes, but sometimes in the tougher match we were there.
Yeah.
So we proved last season. I think we can be better this season.
And obviously, we're coming up against one of your former players, Victor Gyökeres. Got a plan nailed down to face that?
Just plan like any other team. We just need to understand what kind of player is in that position, because that can be different movements, and we need to explain that to the team. I think he's going to adapt really well to England. He's a very good player, a very good kid, but he's one more player, and on Sunday he's going to be in the other side, and I don't care about Victor. We just want to win our game, and that's it.
Ruben, top man.
Thank you.
This is Ask Ekitike. We put the call out on social media for you guys at home to get in touch and ask your questions, and we're going to ask you the best ones. Ready to go?
Yes.
The first one's a nice one. It's which teammate made you feel the most welcome when you arrived in Liverpool?
Ibu first, yeah, Ibu.
You knew him already.
Yeah, I have to say Ibu, obviously. He spoke in French to me, explained about everything about the club, the people, and I have to say, everybody was really welcome me well. Jeremy, Kostas, Tsimikas, but obviously he's not here no more, but that's really good with me. He talked a lot, but kind of everybody.
What were your early interactions like with the manager?
I was in summer, I was on vacation, to be honest, just a long talk on the phone, and explained to me what he likes in player and what he expects from a player.
Okay, the next question from the fans then. Which player inspired you the most growing up?
I have two. I would say Neymar and Karim Benzema are the players that they impressed me the most, and I'm looking the most, watching the most when I'm home. So yeah, I would say those two.
What was it about Benzema in particular that you liked?
Because we play the same position, and I love the way he plays. It's like a really good football player to watch. It does assists, goals, and they play for the team, and that's what I'm expected to become.
Okay, the next one is, how is the Scouse accent coming along? I've heard you do a bit of it. You're pretty good.
I love it, but honestly, it's just too difficult for me. But yeah, I'm training. Let's do it after one full season.
Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it. I'll try to speak more maybe next season. Like this season, focus more on football.
Is there any phrases in particular that people say that you really like?
There's this guy on YouTube, on Instagram, I watch. It's very funny. Like he say like, "Can I have some chicken and can I coke or something?" Like, yeah,
Chicken and a Coke. That's the one. Yeah, a few of the players have done. I like that. And your name, some people said it sounds quite Scouse as well. Like it sounds really good in a Scouse accent.
Yeah, the people say. Honestly, I feel like people say like my name better than friends in France.
So you love it here. You love the accent.
Yeah,
okay. The next question then is, what's been the biggest challenge moving to Liverpool?
I think the first challenge when you change team is to set well, to adapt to your teammates, the club, and the expectation from the club. And also, like, I would say, like on the pitch, like create links with players, but it comes in time.
So many people talk about the Premier League and the difference in the standard. I know so many players have talked about that, but what did you notice about the Premier League in particular that was a different standard?
Probably the intensity and the number of games you play. Like there's so much
It's constant.
Yeah, and always highest intensity and level. Like you can't play a game of Premier League and be at like 60% of yourself, because you'll get bullied and you'll do nothing. So you need to be ready physically, mentally, every 3 days, every week to play every game.
And does it take a while behind the scenes to settle in as well? Know the dynamics of your teammates, get to know them off the pitch?
I mean, like, I have really good teammates, to be honest. It's kind of easy, you know, they're really open to talk. I kind of talk to everybody and they help me in every way. And we don't see each other much outside of the pitch and outside of the training ground and games, but it's always good times when I go training and games. Like, there are really funny, really good group of guys.
Okay, next one is, what hairstyle and colour is next? The fans wanted to know.
I think I'm back to blonde real soon.
Back to blonde soon, okay. Why are you thinking that?
I don't know, I just like to but more like when the sun's coming, you know, I will come back to blonde. I like, you know, I think like that was like my identity when I was playing. Like I loved my hair with blonde. So yeah, I think I will go back for this.
So as soon as the sun is out, we can expect the blonde hair again. Okay, the next one is, what was it like sharing a dressing room with Neymar, Mbappe and Messi?
I was good. You learn a lot. Not in the locker room, more on the pitch, but like that was good guys. I think like they always been nice to me, so I had good times outside of the pitch in Paris. Really good guys. Some like more quiet than the others, but it was good time.
You said earlier Neymar was someone you looked up to, so was that a real moment for you when you're in the same dressing room and training with him?
I mean, like obviously when I signed the first day in training, I was like, okay, I'm playing with I play with my favorite players. So at the end, like you just get used to, and I see them like as a partner, like we share the pitch, and obviously it was good with me. So it was really nice for me to be around him and just learn from him.
If you could give one piece of advice to yourself 10 years ago, back in 2016, what would it be?
One advice, only one. I think there's a lot of advice I could give me, but if I have to pick one, I would say maybe being patient.
I like that. Wait for your time.
Yeah.
The next one, why did you pick Liverpool?
First of all, because they're champions last season. Like obviously, you know, you can join the best team in England, you can say no. And obviously for the players, they have like the style of play. And yeah, I just saw myself playing in this team, and I was thinking it would look really good, and yeah, for me that was the best choice.
Easy decision then? When
yeah,
you
really
got
easy,
the call?
really easy.
Who do you think is the best striker in the world?
Right now?
You can do right now, you can do one from the past as well, or both if you want.
Probably Erling Haaland. What he does like the last years and what he's still doing now. Obviously, he just set so much high standards and he just keep doing it, and for me, it's the best from the past. But there's so much.
There's so many.
Like I have so much like players in my head. Like you have like Samuel Eto'o, Ibrahimovic, Cavani, Benzema, There's so much.
Too many to name.
Like, yeah, Van Persie, Torres, Suarez. There's so much great strikers. So yeah, I would just keep on the like current, like the best actually, and I would stay with Alan.
Haaland at the moment. Okay, the next one. Who would be better, you in goal or Alisson as a striker? Someone wants to know.
Me, goalkeeper?
Yeah, you. So you have to switch for a game. Either you in goal or Alisson as a striker. Which are you going for?
100% Ali striker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna be going
terrible.
in goal.
I'm terrible. I could never.
What's the goal for 2026? Club and country, because it's a big year, isn't it, as well, with the World Cup?
Probably achieve something big with Liverpool. So, one trophy. And personally, like, just keep doing what I'm doing, actually, and go to the World Cup with the national team.
Is that a big one that's on your mind?
Yeah, it will be like special, very special.
Finally then, how do you switch off away from football?
Yeah, I like music, I like clothes, I like also basketball, I like American football. So yeah, I just like watch a lot of stuff, listen to a lot of stuff, play games with my family. There's so much things I can do to switch from football.
Perfect, thanks Hugo, and thanks to the fans for getting in touch. This is Ask Rio. We put the call out on social media, giving you guys the chance at home to ask Rio anything you want. We got absolutely thousands of questions, so we're going to get straight into it. You ready to go?
Ready.
Okay, first up, how's your life changed since making your Premier League debut?
I wouldn't say it's changed in the aspect of like being the person that I am, obviously, because I will never change. I just think like little things like getting recognised more on the street, which at first is like, wow, and then it gets a little bit like sometimes I might be out with my friends just walking, but you got to cherish the moments really. But yeah, I wouldn't say like it changed massively.
Do you try and keep the elements of just being a normal 17-year-old guy?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I am normal, like I'm the same as every like young person.
Yeah.
I just play football, which is like a blessing, I think. But yeah, just normal. Yeah.
And you're pretty good at it. Okay, next one up then we've got, did you sleep after your goal against Newcastle?
To be fair, I did actually get some sleep, yeah. We came back late from the game, to be fair. It was like, came back at 2 or 3 because it is quite far. And I remember I was on FaceTime to my friends and they were just like, everyone was just gassing me, yeah. They were just bigging me up. But yeah, I did sleep, to be fair, yeah.
How many times have you watched that goal back?
A lot. I watched it back a lot. But my mum watches it back all the time.
Does she?
Yeah.
You've got a proud mum.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Did you realise at the time the magnitude of it? It was a couple of days before your 17th birthday, youngest ever Liverpool goal scorer. Were any of those things going through your mind? Did you know that at the time?
No, not really. Just
pure emotion.
Just pure emotion, pure passion.
Favourite memory so far, that one?
100%.
Yeah. Okay, next up then. When was the last time you were starstruck?
I'll probably say when we played Real Madrid here and I was warming up and I just seen like Mbappe. That was crazy, I think. Seeing like Mbappe like right in front of me. Yeah, I was a bit mind-blowing to that one. Even like first time I came training here when I was training with Verge and Mo and Robert and all like training everyone. It was crazy, yeah.
Which of the Liverpool players were you most starstruck by?
Mo and Verge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The aura.
Yeah, exactly. Aura for both of them. It's crazy.
Okay, that leads us nicely onto our next one then, because it's what was your first impression meeting Mo Salah?
Ooh, I was excited, I think, because I watched them play Forest last season at home, and then I got the opportunity to train with them a couple of weeks after, and seeing Mo, like, you know, he's achieved basically everything in football, and he's very friendly as well. Sometimes people forget that they're just like people as well. Obviously they have all the fame and all like, but they're just nice people and you learn a lot from them, so yeah.
Is there any advice that he's given you, anything he's taught you that's really stuck with you?
Yeah, one time after training, he just told me like the top players, you know, as long with your ability, they also get goals and assists, and obviously he's broken many records, so him saying that to me and just saying like he knows I'm a good player but to get to the next level, just add them goals and assists.
Mo Salah having faith in you is a pretty good feeling. How did you feel when he announced he was leaving? Did he tell you guys all together, or I guess you maybe set the training term?
I think we was on international break, so then when he said that, obviously, I feel like for me he's a big role model, and seeing him leave, not just for me, but like for the players and for the club as well, it's really big because he's a legend like of the club. So yeah, it'll be a big loss.
Yeah, legacy will live on there, everything he's achieved, and I'm sure you'll be trying to bring a bit of his flair for years to come. Okay, next up then, what did you get in your exam results?
I passed everything.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just say I passed everything.
You're like, I'm not going into specifics.
The only thing I didn't pass was Spanish.
Oh, okay.
But everything else, teachers were happy, so my mum was happy as well. Brother, yeah, that's the biggest one. My mum being happy. So.
You always want to keep your mum happy.
Yeah,
is it weird doing all the schoolwork alongside being in the training environment and playing professional football?
A little bit, not too much, because I think over here we have very good like education staff. They know how to like just keep it chill for us and just talk about life. Yeah, so it's good.
So Spanish, worst subjects, what's the best?
The best one was English.
Okay, nice. Smashing it. Is there a player, past or present, in their prime who you'd love to play with?
Neymar.
Neymar?
Yeah.
What is it about Neymar?
Watching him as a kid on YouTube, or even like seeing him play for Barca and PSG. He's not just like a winger, he's like just an attacker, so he could play left wing, number 10 right wing, and I think he's just sensational, yeah.
Was he the player you looked up to most when you were growing up?
100%, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Neymar. Right, next up then, you've got your whole career ahead of you, a very great start to it, but name the one trophy that you're desperate to win.
I'd say, obviously, for club, Champions League, Premier League as well. And then I think the main one is World Cup.
World Cup?
Yeah.
Why is that the one?
Just celebrating with your nation, like internationally, winning like the World Cup, being the best like country in the world. That's crazy for me. Yeah.
If we had this conversation 10 years time, what do you think we'll be talking about in terms of your career? What do you think your ceiling is?
I'm so confident in myself. Hopefully a Ballon d'Or, hopefully.
I love it.
And also like many club trophies with Liverpool, many Prems, Champions Leagues. Obviously everyone wants to win that. But just being like regarded as one of the best players that's ever played football. Yeah.
I love that. So you clearly have that belief in yourself.
Definitely.
Where does that come from?
Comes from me, but also my brother. I think he showed me real belief from young. So like I remember when he was younger, when he was in college, he used to skip college sometimes to train me. And then since then, he just really believed in me, and he just like gives me a lot of, I don't know how to, like confidence, I'll say. And like he teaches me like about mentality a lot, to be mentally strong, so yeah.
I love how you're saying Ballon d'Or, best player, like it's really achievable.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you don't say it, then you won't believe it, so.
Manifestation.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta manifest it, so yeah.
Okay, well next thing we might be manifesting, the next question is, where are you gonna watch the World Cup this summer? That's the first question.
Probably back home in London.
Yeah?
Yeah, with my friends, with my mom, brother's friends. Yeah, probably just gonna be chilling at home watching it.
And when do you think you're gonna be playing in one rather than watching it at home?
Hopefully the next one. When's the next one? 2030?
Yeah, another 4 years, yeah.
So yeah, hopefully that one.
Fingers crossed. Okay, next question. Are you a PlayStation or an Xbox guy?
PlayStation.
Okay, what are you playing?
FIFA. I'm the best FIFA player in my friend group.
Okay, in the team as well?
Nah, not in the team.
Who's the best in the team?
I haven't played too many players in the team, but Trey. Trey is crazy. He's a banger. He plays all the time. But yeah, I'll probably say Trey.
Okay, fair enough. Next one. Who told you the news that you were being called up to the first team?
One of the first team coaches. I remember my first time being a sub was against Southampton in the Carabao Cup last season, and he just told me, and he came up to me and just said, "Oh, you're gonna be on the bench," and it was crazy. Like my heart just was beating a bit, and I was like, "Wow, I'm gonna be on the bench for Liverpool." Like
Dreams.
So young as well. The dream was there. So yeah, that was my first time.
Who was the first person you told?
My brother.
Not your mum.
No, not my mum. I know. I called my brother. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna be on the bench," and then he was like excited, and then I called my mum after.
Were there nerves, or did you just have that belief?
No, not really, just excitement really, yeah. I wasn't really nervous, no.
Okay, next one then. Are you mates with Max Dowman?
Max, yeah. Me and Max, we're good friends.
Yeah?
We played England together under 16s, 17s and 19s now. And yeah, me and him really good. We shared a room last camp, so yeah. Me and him have a very good relationship.
Do you share experiences, advice with each other? Nice to
Yeah,
have people
definitely.
to relate to.
Obviously, like, me and him were on the same trajectory in terms of being young and trying to break into the first team.
Next generation.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's just exciting time for me and him both, and we can both reach the top, so yeah.
Definitely. What is your dream kit number, or will you keep 73?
73 holds a special place in my heart. Obviously, it's the first number I've received, but...
Was it random, or was it?
Yeah, it was just random.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think my dream number will be like 11 or something.
11?
Yeah,
Why 11?
Watching Neymar for play for Barcelona, and Mo, obviously, broken all the records with number 11, so...
Some big shoes to fill if you get that number. Okay, next one. What is your earliest football memory?
Probably just watching my brother and his friends play for like the local team, I think, and then that's when I really like, oh, what's this football? And then I liked it, yeah.
It kind of blew my mind when I saw that you were born in, was it 2008?
Yeah.
So you missed Istanbul, you missed all the big Liverpool moments. So what's your first Liverpool memory?
When they won the Champions League 2019.
No.
Yeah, like that's like the big.
You're so young. I feel
like,
so old.
Yeah.
That's the first big moment.
Yeah.
What about player?
Player Suarez.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, next one. Who is your best friend in the first team squad?
We have Trey, Hugo.
Hugo, he looks like a vibey guy.
Robbo as well. Everyone really, I think.
What's Robbo like? Another player that's announced he's going at the end of the season.
Is like a mentor almost. He really like encourages me, especially because he's left back, I'm left wing, so teaches me a lot. And I think on the pitch we have a good bond. So yeah.
Is he someone that is a real leader in the team?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Real leader, and he's also funny.
He is a funny guy. Yeah. We talked about some advice Mo gave you earlier, but any other bits of advice from any other players that have really stuck with you?
If I'm in a 1v1 situation, they always want me to take on the man. So I'll probably just say like, don't shy away or don't be shy. Like, just keep being you and keep expressing yourself and help the team really. Like.
Yeah, Virgil's spoken a lot post-match when you've had really good performances about just being normal, treating you as any other part of the team. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously they know I'm young and they do give me a lot of help, but it's good that they can see me as like one of them almost. Like, obviously I'm nowhere near Verge or whatever. Like, I'm gonna get there soon hopefully. But yeah, they help me a lot.
Why was it players like that that made you want to join this club?
Yeah, 100%. Seeing what they've done, and also the players that come from the academy and made a step up. All the legends like Steven Gerrard, you have Trent, you have Robbie Fowler, like all of these players. It's crazy.
Last one then. How would your friends describe you in 3 words?
Funny, sometimes annoying. If I beat them at FIFA or something, they might get annoyed. And trustworthy, I think.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're just annoying them with all your talent.
Yeah.
On and off the pitch.
Exactly.
Rio, nice one. Thanks so much for
Thank you very much.
Best luck the rest of the season.
This is Ask Sesko. We teed it up on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you at home the chance to ask this man absolutely anything. Benjamin, we had loads of questions, so I've tried to pick the best ones. You looking forward to this?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, first one that came up just quite simply says, who is your footballing idol?
It's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I was watching him a lot when I was younger. You know, he was amazing, you know, that's all I can say.
Is he someone that you sort of model your game on? You say that you've watched a lot of his clips on YouTube.
The way he was playing fun was just, you know, I'm great with the ball, I can do stuff. I will just enjoy, you know, because that's what I'm playing football for, and which is, for me, was fascinating, and that's why I was watching him a lot.
Have you ever met him?
No, I've never met him.
Do you think you'd be nervous meeting him?
Of course, you know, because it's my idol, you know, and seeing someone like this in person, or even say maybe a word or two with him, yeah, of course I would be nervous.
I like it. Hopefully it'll happen soon. The next one, we have quite a few questions saying something similar to this. It just says, what made you pick Manchester United?
To be fair, it's not just mine, but probably loads of people, football players. It's just a dream, something that you want to achieve in your career, especially to play for the club like that. When I heard I can move here, there's big possibilities that I can change the club, especially to United. I was burning, because
really,
because it's just something that I always wanted to have, and it happened, and I'm really happy.
Because obviously it was a big transfer, and obviously other clubs were in for you. But was it one of them that, as soon as you heard it was Manchester United that were in for you, that was the only club you wanted to join?
Yeah, because for me this was, as I said already, a dream, and playing for the clubs like this, on the stadium like this, it's something that I always wanted.
And how big a factor was the manager in that decision for you?
Was really important, because in the end he also has to help me with everything, and especially because I have a great relationship with him on and off the pitch, let's say. He was the guy who was also a big help.
Nice. Next one, similar theme really, just says, which player helped you settle in at Manchester United the most?
Yeah, I'm a professional kind of player, let's say. I'm the guy that looks on the details. Diogo is the lawyer is one of them, and we just kind of connected, and he really helped me because obviously the start is always a bit difficult because you're new, you're trying to connect with people. It takes time, obviously, but he stepped up already in the first days and trying to help me with everything, trying to already give me the advices for certain stuff. He really helped me a lot.
Big help. What is it like as a young player? You come into, it's such a huge football club, this. The moment that you come in, it's a new league, it's a new culture. Talk to me about that period for you.
Obviously the big change already because you change the city, the country, or everything. This small stuff, let's say, it's of the club, it's already big because also new people. Your world just changed once you move here, once you start playing for them, and this is what I just I love, and because it's always constantly, obviously there is pressure, but in the end pressure is something that I take as a privilege, and it's good to have something because it gives you a push, it gives you something to work for, work hard, and so this was the biggest change I've seen, but I think I settled up already here really good, especially with the help from players, and so now it's good.
The next one, I like this, just says, what does Benjamin Sesko like to do away from football?
I like to meditate a lot, especially when I'm home, but if you talk about maybe any other sport, I love to play basketball. Even though now I do a little bit less, it just gives me off everything, just when I have the ball in the hand, when you have different kind of focus, it just gives you, for me at least, a big relaxation.
I want to pick you up on both of those points there because they're two quite interesting answers. So your meditation, and I believe you do a bit of yoga as well. How big is that for you, and how often do you meditate as part of your routine?
No, meditation is on my daily use.
Every single day?
Yeah, because it gives me calm in my head. When I come home to reset my head, get off the things, and it's been part of my life, let's say, the last 2-3 years, and it's been helping me a lot, especially with yoga connected. I do it also 3 times a week, for example, and all this connected in the end helps on the pitch, And
I thought you'd mention basketball because we had a few questions about this actually. One of them actually said, could you have gone pro in the NBA? Because I think we know that we've seen some clips of you like your basketball. So go on, be honest, how good are you at basketball?
No, I'm okay, obviously because I've never really trained it. So it's difficult to say, could I go pro? When I was younger, I was really trying to be between basketball or football, but obviously in my town when I was living, it was basically just football. Right. So that's why I also decided to keep on going with that. When the training sessions stopped from football, went directly on the pitch.
Really?
Always.
You're being modest. I've read some reports. I think you were quite good back in the day.
I was all right. Yeah.
And you're friends with Luka Doncic?
None of we are friends. We are from same country, obviously. Yeah. I'm also watching him sometimes, not that often as I should, because we should be big support to each other. But it's also something that I would like to meet him one day.
Okay.
Because he's just great,
Yeah, doing great things, isn't he? The next one just says, how did you learn to jump so high? Now, I think this question has come from, correct me if I'm wrong, there is a famous clip that we've seen on the internet of you, I think when you're about 14, jumping and kicking a basketball from the hoop. Can you confirm that is definitely you in that clip?
No, it's definitely me. It was You know, it was so funny because the ball got stuck up there, and just for no reason, without me wanting doing that, I just say, let me try to do it with the feet, and yeah, it works out. And then, but this was without the camera. And then we put the ball back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then we film it. Yeah.
So because you could do it, you thought, hang on a minute, let's get the camera.
Yeah, because
out.
I think it was interesting. You know, it's not something that everyone can do. So yeah, I've done it again, and I think I can still do it, to be fair.
Wow, it's definitely not something everything can do. I was looking at the rules of basketball, and apparently the rim of a standard basketball hoop is 10 feet from the ground. So was that a standard?
Yeah.
That was so you can jump.
It was not low.
10 feet. So how high can you jump? Have you ever managed?
No, I've never measured that, to be fair. But running and then jumping, I can jump
pretty high.
Quite high, yeah.
The next one just says, what is Benjamin Sesko's pre-match routine?
It's nothing outstanding, I would say. Everything normal routine from like obviously the let's say if the game is afternoon around 3, let's say, you know, breakfast, lunch, so pre-match meal. This is normally like 2 meals a day before the game, and then normally just trying to be in my focus, trying to listen music. Obviously the like box breathing. Something just to calm myself down a bit, and then that's it. Mostly, you know, just trying to focus on the details that we have to do as a team, and I'm ready.
It's amazing you say box breathing, because I've genuinely started doing this in the last 6 months because someone recommended it to me, and before I started I thought, what's this going to do? It's not till I started doing it. The results are incredible. So you do that on a match day as well, do you? Tell us a little bit about why you do that, because I've found it to be unbelievable for myself.
No, especially if you just want to calm yourself or rather focus yourself. It works both ways. When I take this session, let's say, it just gives me already the calmness that I need before entering the pitch, or just gives me a clear focus on what I'm doing, and then I feel great.
Okay, the next one just says, what is it like as a young player playing up front for Manchester United?
Unbelievable, especially because I know what team I have behind. It gives it even better feeling because you know you're gonna get a service, especially playing at home, and you being this guy that can score, can finish the game. It gives me incredible feeling. It gives me always this push, you know, already like when the game finishes for the next week, looking forward to do obviously the trainings and then the game. It's incredible, and I just hope for many years I can do that. I can help the team, I can help the club. This is my goal.
Talk to me about the first time you stepped out at Old Trafford. What were you feeling? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Talk to me about the emotions you had the first time you came out of that iconic tunnel.
No, obviously I was nervous, but again, then I did the box breathing we just talked about, and then I calmed down. But this feeling of I'm gonna be the guy who can be in front for the club like that, it was incredible feeling. It gives you, I even have like goosebumps, you know, because I was just looking forward so much for the moment like that.
And you get that every time you step out here?
Of course, especially because of people around him also.
Amazing. Next up, can you describe these teammates in one word? So first up, we've got Bruno.
Yeah, I would go for intelligence.
Go on, why intelligence?
Because he's scanning the game. He's just knowing where he has to be, what kind of move he has to do, where to pass the ball. Yeah, it's incredible to look at him.
Okay, next up, we've got some of the new signings. So Mbumo.
I would like to put speed to him.
Speed?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's incredible fast. Once he starts running, he's just increasing speed. And obviously the finishing. Cutting inside, he's a typical one.
Next up, Cunha.
Magic.
Magic?
Yeah.
Why'd you go for that one?
Always finds a way out, even if there is 3 players can press him, he will always finds a way out, and that impresses me a lot.
And next up, another new signing, Lammens. Talk to me about him and one word you would use to describe him.
Wall.
Yeah,
especially the first 2 appearances. The ball just hits him, you know.
Yeah.
Let's say that way.
What's it like in training? Because obviously you come up against him a lot.
As well.
Yeah.
He's great in trainings as well, and I'm really happy for him, especially for those first 2 games, because first impression is really important in general. And I wish him the best also for every single game.
Like it. Final question just says, what was your view like for Harry Maguire's header?
I was in the penalty area, And when I saw that the ball is coming to him and he's gonna head, I knew he's gonna score because because he's incredible with the head.
Yeah.
And always finds the way that it hits him, you know. It's always finds the way. It's unbelievable, even trainings.
Yeah.
No, but when I saw the ball in the net, I was just like feeling the emotions, especially because it was late towards the game, and I was really happy, not just for him, but just for in general.
I could tell there's one camera angle actually of you running with so much joy in your face towards him.
I want to jump on him, but he went down, so I couldn't do it.
Could you jump over him, do you think? Talking about how high you could jump, could you jump over?
No, like with spread legs, I could do it.
You mentioned there it was a big win. Do you feel like that could be a real turning point for Manchester United's season, going to Anfield and winning in that manner?
I mean, obviously it's a big step towards it, but it's just important for us to keep the energy that we had against Liverpool towards every game, to be ready in every single second. When we get a chance, to finish them, and then we can do really well.
Love that. Benjamin, lovely to meet you. Really enjoyed that.
Thanks
All the
so
best
much.
for the rest of the season.
Perfect.
Top man. Cole, we've had loads of questions sent in by some of your biggest fans on social media. Let's get straight into it. The first one, who would be on your Premier League Mount Rushmore?
What, current?
I think all time. We'll do a current one first. Who would be on your current Premier League Mount Rushmore?
Right now, Haaland.
Yeah.
Bruno.
Okay.
Saliba. And Reece James.
Reece James. Some big names there. Why have you gone for those four?
For the best players in the league.
And what about if we did it all time? Who would be up there for all time for you?
Probably Henry, Ronaldo, Rooney and KDB.
And KDB, that's a recent one. You reckon he's the best midfielder in Premier League history, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, over Gerrard, over Lamps?
Obviously training with him and playing
Yeah.
with him. Nah, that guy was crazy.
Really? Best player you've ever trained with?
Yeah.
Next up, which UK game show do you think you'd go the furthest in?
Like what are the games?
Like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The Chase? Pointless.
So you know what I want to do? Deal or no deal?
Deal or no deal?
It was on the TV the other day, I thought.
It's banger.
This looks alright, this.
It is a banger.
Yeah.
How,
The Chase, I'll be rubbish at the Chase.
Shocking. No, you wouldn't, bro.
Nah,
Like, Celebrity Chase, the questions are easier on Celebrity Chase, man.
Nah, I'll go on the normal one.
Go on the normal one. Yeah, you might get cleaned up on the normal one, Cole. But deal or no deal? You fancy yourself? 250 grand box?
Yeah.
I always think, though, deal or no deal is just pure randomisation.
I reckon it's a scam me.
Would you take the offer from the dealer if he called up?
Sounds like it was.
Well, if it's a big offer, you know, some people walk in there and they go, I'm not taking the offer no matter what.
Oh, don't know. Maybe.
Back yourself, bro. Next up, who's the toughest to go into a 50-50 with at Chelsea?
Probably Tosin, you know, he just kicks you. I swear.
He's one of your best mates as well, Tosin.
Yeah. So he does it on purpose.
Yeah, he does it on purpose. Surely he goes a little bit easy on you.
No.
Lets you have it.
Yeah.
Next up, who's the toughest midfield opponent you've faced this season?
You know what? Probably James Garner. You know, he's just on my toes, like.
Yeah, that's an interesting answer because I think a lot of people would agree. He's quite an underrated player,
Yeah.
James Garner, isn't he? And obviously he's grown up Manchester lad as well, playing for the Manchester United Academy. You've played with him in training. When you say he treads on your toes and stuff, is he just everywhere? Feels like he covers every blade of grass.
I think the manager, like I've spoken to him about it, I think the manager tells him like, stay on me.
Oh really?
So like, that's why he's so hard because he's always just like constantly on me. I remember we played him at Stamford Bridge and he swapped for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I think just by accident, him and someone else, and I ran off the back of someone and scored, and then I looked at him and he was fuming, and I seen him at England and I said, this what happens, and he said, yeah, he was fuming.
Don't lose him, and he lost him. Next up, what was the last film you watched in the cinema?
I don't watch films and I hate the cinema.
Why do you hate the cinema, Carl?
Joe, I've got reasons. Do you want the same reasons?
I want to hear the reasons.
Right. 1, the TV's too big. 2, the TV's too loud.
Yeah, okay.
3, the snacks are so expensive.
Yeah, they are a joke. Honestly, if you're a cinema owner, it's a joke.
And 4, there's loads of other people there and that, like.
I know. It is a bugbear, innit, when people are eating popcorn in your ear.
And you got to be quiet. So yeah, there's my 5 reasons why cinema is rubbish.
Respect. Have you got any other nicknames for any other players in the squad other than Steve? Who, if you don't know, is Esteval.
Yeah, I made that nickname actually.
Yeah, of course.
Uncle.
Who's that?
Tosin.
Okay.
Don't really call him that though, to be honest. No, that's it.
Steve, I think that's a pretty inspired nickname. You came up with it. What was the scenario? What was the setting when you first called him Steve?
I can't even remember, you know, I think someone said his name and it sounded like Steve, so from then I just called him Steve, and saved him on my phone as Steve. So yeah.
He's such a nice guy as well, Esteban. He obviously does understand a bit of English as well.
Yeah.
He's happy with Steve. He's happy with the nickname Steve.
Yeah.
Does everybody here call him Steve now?
I don't know. I don't know if he likes it, you know. But I will.
It's working. Next question. Who's been the best player in the Premier League this season?
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, that was a quick answer. Why?
Just been the best player. I said it a couple of months ago, and someone was disagreeing with me, saying, no, he's not, no, he's not. And then, no, the person finally agrees with me.
Yeah, the numbers are crazy. What about if I switched it to best young player? I mean, it's an award you've won, so you've got like Nico O'Reilly, we're categorised in there. Steve is in there as well.
Probably Nico, innit?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's been really good.
Okay, let's go to the next question. What's worse, being too hot or too cold?
Too cold.
Why?
Just hanging in it.
No, man. In bed, if you're too hot, it's game over.
Yeah, but at least you're not that uncomfortable, or like you can be too hot and like bear it a bit, but if you're too cold, you can't do anything.
Next one. Who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Don't actually know, you know.
Is there not like a random musician or film star you've bumped into, or like?
Maybe Madonna, actually.
Madonna?
Is she famous?
She's incredibly famous.
No, but
bro.
you said Madonna like Madonna.
No, I meant like, when the hell did you meet Madonna?
Oh yeah, Madonna. She was at Chelsea game, innit? I seen her there.
That's a big name, bro.
I got a picture of her.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did she ask you for the photo, or did you ask her for the photo?
I asked her for a photo.
Yeah, respect. I mean, that is like a legendary name, so hard to beat. If you had to make a team of the same player 11 times, who would be the player?
What, in world football?
In world football, you can pick absolutely anyone, but they got to play in goal as well, so they got to be goalkeeper, right back, centre back, left back.
Maybe Valverde?
Yeah, that's a good answer. Solid answer. I hear a lot of like Dominic Szoboszlai shouts in the Premier League.
Yeah, plays like that.
Plays right back, centre mid.
Yeah.
Valverde is a good answer. Next up, would you rather swap hair with Marc Cucurella or Alejandro Garnacho?
Marc Cucurella.
I could picture you with that trim. I could for sure picture. Grow it out, man.
Might do.
I reckon you should. The next question kind of works with that as well. Will we ever see Cole change his haircut or dye it like Phil Foden did at Euro 2020?
Maybe if we win a World Cup.
If we win the World Cup, platinum blonde?
Maybe.
Come on, bro.
Nah.
Who's the busiest member of the Chelsea WhatsApp group?
Probably one of the staff.
The staff are in the players' WhatsApp
Like just
group?
the ones who like say the training times and that.
Is that how you find out training times and stuff through WhatsApp? That's like blowing my mind.
Why?
I don't know. I thought you would get like formal emails about that sort
Emails?
of thing. Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. I thought you'd get formal, like they just WhatsApp you. Training starts at 9.
Yeah.
Okay, like I suppose maybe because I work in like an office, I'd be thinking, yeah, I've got to be. I know my schedule. Like,
Oh nah, the WhatsApp like trading this time. That is it.
Don't you have a players' WhatsApp group?
No.
Oh wow. Okay, fair play. Which player shocked you the most the first time you ever played against them?
Moises Caicedo.
Really? Why?
I remember when I came on against Brighton for City.
Yeah.
And I remember playing against him and I was thinking, who is this? Like,
Yeah, because he was young at that time.
yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
just
I know.
when he was first at Brighton.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, this guy's good, man. Like,
Really?
Yeah.
What was it about his game that was a bit of a shock?
Then it was just strong, like tackle, good. Yeah, it was good. Pass.
Okay. What's your favourite thing to do on a day off in London?
What, in the centre?
Yeah.
Go to Nighttown.
Go to Night Town? Yeah? And just chill, wander around Night
Some
Town.
clothes.
But how do you can't just walk around the streets of
I don't
Oxford
even
Street.
call London, to be honest, not gonna lie.
I was going to say,
Swear.
there's no way you can just wander into central London, is there?
No.
So what do you do on your days off? Like, can you just like chill anywhere? Like, do you get recognised everywhere you go nowadays?
Yeah, but even when I try and cover up, like, I don't know if people recognise my walk or like.
Yeah, a little bit. The way you stand.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird, like.
Because it was you at Winter Wonderland as well when you had the, like, people spotted you a mile off.
Yeah, that weren't too, like, even at Carnival.
Yeah.
To be fair, Carnival was good, like, no one even spotted me, really.
That's
The
crazy.
only person who spotted me,
Yeah.
was another footballer who was there.
Who was the other footballer?
I'm not going to say it.
Can't say, but
But
how did he spot you though?
I
Just
don't
the
know,
way you
like,
walk?
as I'm walking through the crowd, like, I've got glasses, hat, mask, like, there's no way. And as I'm walking through, like, someone's got a flag, like, round the face and they've just, like, grabbed me. And I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, who's this kid? So then, like, someone I'm with has, like, come over as well, thinking, what's he doing? And then, he took his mask down and I'm saying, bro, how did you know? And then I seen him and I'm saying, yo, how did you know it was me? And he's like, oh, because how you walk and that, so that's what.
Wow. What did you think of Carnival? Was that your first time going?
To the London one, yeah, I used to go to the Manchester one and I went to the after party of the Manchester one.
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago, yeah.
Didn't get recognised there though.
No, I was young. This was like 3 years ago, so I was at City, but They weren't like.
You get away with it a bit more.
Ish, yeah.
Fair. Last couple then. What's the best concert you've ever been to?
Either Drake or, you know, D-Block Europe. They do like the O2 arenas, don't they, in London?
Yeah.
They've sold it out. It's like better times.
Do you get to go backstage and stuff, meet them and that?
Yeah, I know them. So their concerts are actually very good. So
okay.
obviously them too.
Big plug for the boys. What's the best advice you've ever received in football and from who?
It's probably my dad. Just don't take it too serious and enjoy it.
Carl, top man. Enjoyed that, bro.
Nice one.
This is Ask Carrick. We gave you guys at home the chance to ask Michael absolutely anything on the Sky Sports social media accounts. Michael, I mean, we had thousands of questions sent in. Some of them we haven't been able to include, but I've narrowed it down to what I think are the best. You ready?
Fire away.
Let's do it. Okay, first up, what is the better feeling, winning as a player or as a manager?
I don't think there's a better one. I think it's just a little bit different.
Okay.
A little bit different. I think you're probably more responsible for it as a manager. I think as a player, being right in the thick of it and physically really attached to it, I think gives you a slightly different feeling. I have to say they're both as good as each other, really. I can't really separate them.
What's it like winning as a manager with your coaching staff? Does that feel a little bit like that team environment when you go into the sort of coach's room and everybody's like, you got that tactic was spot on?
Yeah, I think there's I like working with people, you know, and I like feeding off that emotion of getting the best out of people and being involved with people too. So yeah, certainly the coaching stuff, but I wouldn't just go, I think there's a whole group, there's the backroom staff as well and extended staff, players. I think when you get a good result, it's great to go through it together. On the other side, when you have a setback as well of sticking together, it's good a feeling in some ways, knowing that you're all in it together, because it's easy to, we've seen it before, getting split a little bit. So when we've had a couple of defeats or we've had a little setback, I think seeing the response is it's easy when you're winning to feel that, everyone. But the little bits of setbacks here and there, when you see everyone's reaction, they're the moments where I think, everyone's in it together.
All right, next one. Is it more difficult being a player now or when you played?
There's more information out there. There's a lot more exposure now, for sure. So it depends on what's more difficult. I think the game, probably we didn't have as much information and to then go and put in the performance. So I think the players have got a lot more information and preparation probably now than they ever have. I think that's just natural as you evolve really in all sorts of different ways, technology and sports science or whatever that looks like. So it's different, but there's a lot more goes into it now. I think there's a lot more individualism in terms of you had to feel your way through it a little bit a few years ago, where now there's probably a lot more help, which in some ways is positive, in some ways maybe not so.
What about off the field? Do you think it's ramped up maybe a level, the pressure? It feels to me like social media scrutiny feels huge at the moment.
I just think there's more voices, more eyes, more ears, more voices really, more channels, more content, more things to say really. Some positive, some negative, but it's probably just more of it. So that brings its challenges in itself.
Okay, let's do the next one. Other than Sir Alex, which manager have you learnt the most from? You played under some great ones.
Yeah, I'd say tactically probably Louis van Gaal was really, really good. Some of his ideas and training methods and his ideas were slightly different to what I'd come across before. I've been lucky enough to play with some top managers, you know, and all had their strengths in different ways, so it's a bit harsh picking one, but Louis did teach me a lot of a side of the game that I hadn't really thought about before.
Love it. Which current Man United player would make the best manager?
Difficult to say, actually. Who's doing the coaching badges, I think Bruno was doing his coaching badges at one stage. So I think if you look through, maybe some players would have played with me a while ago and thought, you might have not thought I'd be in this position. It's sometimes when you finish playing or your mind goes in a different direction, it's hard to tell actually sometimes when they're players.
I remember we did this with a few players before and they said that they thought Diogo Dalot could be a really good coach as well. That Portuguese connection in the dressing room. You know, Bruno as well. These guys, big leaders, big characters behind the scenes.
Yeah, in some ways, yeah. It doesn't necessarily. seen different coaches, different types of managers, different personalities, and honestly, sometimes it's difficult to tell what direction players are going to go in. Sometimes you think the ones that are destined for it go in a different direction. So I think you've got to want to do it, you've got to love it. It's the only way. It's such a full-on kind of job that you have to really enjoy doing it. You can't go half-hearted, for sure, that's for sure.
Okay, this next one is from your Instagram. People wanted to know the story behind this photo. I think it's you, Wes Brown, John O'Shea at a wedding.
Yeah.
And the caption says, "Where's this popped up from?" So where has this popped up from?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I'm not sure. I've got a feeling it might have been Wayne's wedding.
Okay.
It might have been Wayne's wedding.
Can't remember too much about it though.
I can remember the wedding, I just can't remember the photograph. Yeah. I think it was Wayne's wedding, yeah.
John O'Shea, Wes Brown's the culprits, the ties around the head there, the guys who back in the
they
day.
forced me to do it, yeah.
They forced you?
Yeah.
Michael had no say in the matter here. Dragged onto the dance floor at Wayne's wedding.
Yeah.
Good wedding though?
Yeah, it was a very good wedding, yeah.
Okay. Next question. Is there an ex-Man United players WhatsApp group?
Yeah, there is.
Is there?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Wow. Who's in it?
To be honest with you, I'm actually not in it at the moment because it's a little bit strange being in it. And, so it's not that I'm not friends with the boys because I still keep in touch with a lot of them, but there's a little bit of a kind of an area I let them say what they need to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
They
When you became coach,
they can give me all sorts of stick or question the team or whatever they want to do, but at least they do it on their own.
Keep it away from you. But you were in it at one stage.
Yeah.
So who else is in that?
There's a lot of players in it. Mainly probably around the stage of the team from maybe 2009.
Yeah.
2012, maybe 2013, something like that. So there's a right mixed bag really of. And it's great, to be honest. It's great. I still keep in touch with a lot of boys anyway, so it's nice. It's difficult. Everyone expects you to be best mates all the time, but it's like any workplace in some ways where you kind of get really close with some and others, and you'll see others then in a few years, or when you bump into someone and it's like you've never been away, but you don't really keep in touch. So there's a little bit of that. It's the same as normal life, really.
Who are you close to that you used to play with now, would you say?
John O'Shea and Wes Brown.
They've incriminating evidence, so Michael's got to say that.
No, there's a group of us that live locally as well, and Wayne, obviously Fletcher's here, and Johnny Evans is here. Darren Gibson lives close by, so there's Tom Cleverley and Danny Welbeck still messages me now and again. So there's a good group of us, and I think it shows the time that we had here and the spirit that we had, that you can, a lot of years later, obviously Rio and Vida I'm still close with and speak to, so it's nice to have.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking of ex-players, which player that you played with do you think is the most underrated technically? Throwing back to your playing days a little bit here, so it's a tough one.
Underrated, I think a lot of us always say G, really. Just as a all-round footballer, he was so good. Such a team player, but yet so good. So G's the one really you look at and say he's underrated.
I think a lot of people would have said you, that they've played with.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Can't say.
They talk about something else.
Yeah. Next one, everybody was asking this. Should Bruno Fernandes win the Premier League Player of the Season?
He's had a fantastic season, Bruno. I think numbers is numbers. I'm not brought up on numbers as such as judging a player, but it is certainly something now, and it is something that he's really excelled at. It's more that now. It's the impact and the importance of the moments. I think this is what shines through really with Bruno.
And obviously, behind the scenes, people at home won't get to see it, but when you speak to players here, when you speak to staff members here, he's such a big personality behind the scenes, such a huge leader, isn't he? And maybe people don't speak about that as much as they do his on-the-field ability.
Yeah, well, I think that's what it takes to be here and to be a captain here. You know, it's not just about what you do on the pitch, I think, and certainly not what you just do on the pitch for yourself. I think it's what you do for the team, what you do for the club, how you behave, the responsibilities everything brings. A different pull in different directions, different duties, if you like.
Yeah.
And you've got to be able to carry that off and still perform, and certainly Bruno does that.
And obviously he's so demanding as well, but in a positive way. We were speaking to Benjamin Sesko earlier, and he was saying, Bruno is on me, driving me to be better, driving me to do certain things. Does he set those standards behind the scenes on the training ground and on the pitch?
Yeah, Bruno just wants the best, and the best from everyone, and he does it with great intentions to help everyone, So, and especially the younger players. I said to him the other day, he's an old man now, so where that comes, it kind of your career evolves and people look at you in different ways, and I think you've got to embrace that. When you get late 20s, early 30s, I think that's a part of a role. Certainly here that I've seen other players do, and Bruno's taken that on, and the boys respect him and listen to him and understand that he's trying to help them and get the best for the team.
Yeah, I mean, another player that, like you said, very senior in the dressing room. This next question's about how big of a miss will Casemiro be this summer?
Yeah, Cass, he's been fabulous since I came back in different ways, really. I think he's probably the clarity of the situation's helped him as well to really give everything, knowing that this is how many games he's got left type thing. And I've seen players in that situation have gone faded a little bit, but he's so committed and he's desperate to kind of finish on a high, which for us as a group's great to see. He's respected what most by the group as well, and you can see that. So he's been a joy to have, I have to say, and respect him, and he's shown us the respect and wants to help and played a big part of what we've done so far.
You two seem to have a great connection as well. We saw it at the bridge at the weekend, that sort of jumping on each other. Is that from just mutual respect, or is that because you both play the same position? You seem to have such a good connection with Cass.
Yeah, I think it's not so much the position. I think that's kind of, I understand why people might suggest that. It's more of he's a senior player, you know, and he's got an important role in so many ways around the group, as others have, and it's having that connection and that respect between us that helping each other ultimately for the group. And he's been fantastic whenever we've asked anything or spoke to him. And a great experience to help us all.
Right, let's flip to a player on the other end of his career. What was the first piece of advice you gave Cobby when you arrived this season?
Probably picked him in the starting team, really. I've not had to say loads or give Cobby an awful lot. I've been really conscious of letting him play his football and find his way and find his rhythm, give him pieces of advice here and there, and obviously a bit of a direction, but to go and trust himself. We trust him immensely, and to go and do what he can do and express himself, and he's certainly done that.
Because people at home might not know this, but you've actually worked with Cobby since he was really young, haven't you? Like, I think maybe, was he 13, 14 when you first met Cobby?
Yeah, in a small way. I'm not taking any credit for his development, by the way. But yeah, certainly when I was going through my coaching badge and I was here before then, there was a small crossover there. So obviously all the way through, there's been kind of high hopes really, and understand the talent that he had, and to be just turning 21 at the weekend then and achieved in the games that he's played in, the impact that he already, he's still so young and he's still got a lot to come.
Final question then. Has Matheus Cunha taken you surfing yet?
No, he hasn't, no. But knowing Matheus, he's probably looking to try and do it at some point, yeah.
Will you go on the board with him? You get up there?
Not sure I'll be able to stand up there. Too tall and my legs are too long, I think.
Michael, I love that. Thank you.
Cheers.